We all have a story, we all have a tale. Well, there's a place I've come to know well, led by a man named Sty. He's full of stories, he is quite a guy. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy. If you're feeling lonely, come and make a friend. If you need a story, on Sty you can depend. His voice is soothing like a lullaby. Sometimes he brings a tear to my eye. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite a guy.
Good evening, everybody. Hey, it's great to see y'all. It's great to see you. Another round the campfire. Hey, real quick, I'm going to shout out everybody that's hanging out in the chat. I had early birds in here real early tonight. B Wizzle, first one in the house. That's cool. That's cool. And then right behind B Wizzle was Beastly Ironworks. I'm going to pop these folks up through this number. There was B Wizzle, and there's Beastly Ironworks. Hey, David, it's great to see you, pal. I've missed you. I've missed you. And then we had Crazy Ann popped in saying hello to everybody. Crazy Ann's hanging out in the basement. We'll be bringing her up in just a little bit. And then, who else? Oh, well, look there. Metal Music Maniac. Early bird gets the rest of the coffee in the percolator. That's right. Yeah. I took the last cup. You can make the next pot, right? And then we had Gemma popped in. There's Gemma Journey Grace. Hey there, girlie. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well. Then we had Martin. Oh, there we go. There. Hey, hi everyone. Hope you're all keeping well. That's the message. Then we had Denise W popped in there. Hi, Crazy Ann. Hi, Sty North. Yep. Good to see you, Denise. And there's Lorna Jones. Great to see you, Lorna. Great to see you. And Saucy Shane. There's my brother. I tell you what, because Saucy Shane is so much younger than me, I call him brother, but he's like my little brother, the little brother you really like hanging with. It's great to see you here tonight, Shane. Then we got Melissa Spencer. Hey, awesome. Hey, we got James chasing the Reaper. Hello. Hey, look at there. We've got AOK Foraging and Adventures. Great to see you. I assume it's that. Hey, next Tuesday, unless AOK has changed things up, I'm going to be on a live stream over there at AOK Foraging and Adventures. So if you haven't got their channel, get over there, lock into that channel. Next Tuesday, I'll be doing a live stream over there. as a panelist over there. That sounds like it's going to be a blast. And then we've got the Hunt for Heat. Hi, Cindy. Great to see you. Chowser with Fox and Outdoors. There it is. Fox in the house. The anybody else that yeah, Gemma says she's got carpal tunnel trouble. Not fun. Not fun. Carpal tunnel, it's a bummer. There's Freeman James. There you are, brother. Haven't seen you in a bit, James. I know you've been lurking in the past. You know, you're around. You're around. Yep, it's great to see you. Hope all is well. Hope my sister's doing well. And then there's Will Rocker. Hey, hey. Awesome. Look at here. Lone Star Beer Reviews. Hey, hey. What's up? Just hanging out around the campfire again. And there he is. There he is. There's everything spicy. I got something funny to talk about Phil a little later. Let's see. Who else we got hanging out in here? Looks like we got just about everybody. There we go. I'm having a very difficult time reading the chat tonight. My vision still isn't quite right. My diabetes still isn't under control like it should be. Actually, not even close. But when you have high blood sugars, a lot of times your vision gets affected because of the small blood vessels in your eyes. They get messed up and your vision comes and goes. So I have a little trouble reading the chat at times. I'll do my best, though. I'll do my best. We'll see how it goes. Now, I don't like sitting up here alone if I don't have to, so I'm going to pretty up the scenery. Isn't this a nice background? But I'm going to pretty up the scenery. There we go.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy. Oh, look at behind her, folks. She's got a Christmas tree.
Yep. I got a little one. It's the only Christmas I have here.
Yeah, I was telling her earlier, oh man, I wish I had that here. I haven't got a single Christmas item out at all. Not one. And that's not like me. Usually the day after Thanksgiving, I put that stuff out and it sits there for a month, you know. I haven't even taken the box out of the closet yet. So ho, ho, ho.
I bought it for 2 days ago. So, yeah. So.
That's, it is nice to have something, so that it kind of reminds you what month you're in. I mean, ooh, look at our muscles.
No, not really. It's just fat now.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I still don't think I'd want you to slap me down.
Oh, yeah, you won't. You want me to slap you.
Oh, a spanking maybe, but a slapping down, I don't know.
Oh, just a slap on, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Martin, here will the rocker, sausage chain. Fox it outdoors.
We got a great group out there already. We got 24 in the house.
Michael. Yeah, I don't know if you see it, but I will shout it out if you can't see the name.
Hey, Paul. Great to see you.
How was your blood sugar today?
It was a 308 this morning, which is lower than it's been. It's been like 380s, 390 in the mornings. So it was a 308. I have not checked it throughout the day. I haven't eaten anything today, so it should be down in the 200s now. So
well, you have to start with capsaicins, then maybe it will drop.
That's no.
You was the one that was saying it. Well, I knew it from before, but that's a long time ago. Yeah.
But the whole thing with the capsaicin is it's something that you should be receiving every day to help bring your blood sugars down. It's not something that you just go and you do a challenge and just do it big one time.
You take a little bit,
with the fact that I'm not eating but once a day,
Yeah, that's just like once a day.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't
Maybe
dare
try
try.
something else once a day. Hey.
Hey, well, yeah, a little bit of you get the blood circulating. That would help.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
That is true though. Exercise is the best cure for high blood sugar.
But how is that with usually with men when they can't last longer than 2 minutes? That will be a really short exercise.
Those
Sorry.
guys, I mean these these guys. Hell, I gotta think back a few years, but I mean, I can remember my ex-wife when I'd go, hey, you're looking good today. How about a quickie? And she'd go, shit, I ain't got no hour to waste. You know, I could never understand these guys. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and they're gone. I mean,
Hey,
are you
Phil.
crazy? Are you crazy? If you're gonna if you're gonna do something, put your heart into it. Well, what's this? What's this? Oh, wow, that was long.
And
It was a whole 5 minutes. Whole 5 minutes.
Lorna Jones says, crazy, and can you tell Sty that I did a live just
Yeah.
for Phil to prove I'm a female after last night's stream?
Oh, God. Oh, Lorna.
I
Oh,
love it, man. I love
Lorna.
it.
Oh, Lorna. I
Yeah.
love it. That's great. I'm going to have to go. Is it over on your channel? I got to go over and check it out. I got
Yeah. Now
to
I have to check it out.
just because I know the reason for it.
Well,
Oh,
Phil is always stopping his big foot in his mouth, so yeah,
let's
that's not.
go. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. He's
Rebecca
got a lot.
Felton.
Now I know how when he does those challenges, he can shove a big half of
Yeah.
a huge brownie in his mouth. I always wondered, God, I couldn't do that, man. For every one bite he takes, I'd have to take three. And now I know why. He puts a big old feet in his mouth,
Very funny. Very
Yeah,
funny.
very funny, very funny.
I think it was funny. Who said that?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
funny.
Thank you
Very
very much, Phil. It was.
Yeah.
It was very funny. Because I'm not kidding. Last when we were talking about that, and he's saying, "Oh no, Lorna's a guy," and I'm going, "Oh Jesus."
I
I've
was
been
like, she living
I've been
nuclear
sending
Laura.
I've been sending Lorna messages with big hugs and hearts and stuff, and I'm thinking, "Oh geez, am I giving off the wrong impression here?" Phil,
I
you
love talking to
mess things up. You just mess things up, and then when the truth
you.
be known, oh, I felt so much better. Hey there, Jimmy.
Hey,
Doing
Jimmy,
good.
have you sent
Doing
the
good.
Jimmy the link?
I sent him the link. Yeah.
Hey, Phil, truck.
If he looks,
Yeah,
I sent him the link.
he
Yep.
feels.
Hey,
But about
plain old Chuck. Good to see
Joe,
you.
did he send
Hey,
it?
love you too, Gemma. Love you too, Gemma. There's computer check. Phil, stop messing with my Sty North.
He's got good enough eyes to read that, so I guess his eyes is pretty well. Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Okay, Jimmy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got the link. Yeah,
Mhm.
whenever you want. Yeah. The
Oh, whatever.
uh, trying to read something into that, are you?
I always do. You know me.
I tell you what. It was funny this evening. Well, this is nuts because I'm trying to work and I'm trying to put together a regular reoccurring show that I'm going to do, right? I want to start that show off probably in January sometime. I'm going to kick it off, but it's going to be 3 days a week, and I still haven't picked what time of day I'm going to run that show. But
Oh, welcome there,
oh,
Gemma.
Gemma, you're a sweetheart. Gemma just became a hiker. Great. I'll get you on my video for the next live stream there, girl. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I spent the majority of the day working on YouTube stuff, but not being online. I didn't pull the internet up. I was all working in Filmora and I'm typing out basic topics for that new show. And I couldn't believe it. That doesn't happen to me often. All of a sudden realized I haven't been on it. I gotta get on YouTube. I gotta get on Facebook. I gotta see what's been going on. I haven't even looked today, the whole damn day. I get on there and Phil sent me a message this morning saying, "Hey, here's a confirmation of your sweatshirt you won last night over on my stream." I thought, man, he's quick. He shipped that bugger right out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
quick.
so I messaged him back and I said, "Boy, you sure jumped on that one quick." And then I looked at it and I'm going, now wait a minute. It says Sty North, P.O. Box 455 in Ashland, Pennsylvania. I don't live in frickin' Pennsylvania. No. So I kicked him a message and said, no, it's Sty North, P.O. Box 455, Ashland, Wisconsin. He goes, "Oh, good catch." He's got, yeah, that hoodie would have been shipped off to Pennsylvania somewhere. Somebody would have said, "Oh, that looks like a nice package. Sure, I'm Sty." Yeah, I'll take it. So I'm glad we caught that. And then he said, well, he had ordered black and realized, no, I wanted green. So he was going to fix that. And I said, well, as long as it's not pink, I'm good with it. The color.
You look good.
Yeah. Hey, Wanda, Louisiana style. Great to see you.
Howdy.
Howdy. So yeah, Phil, he sent me that message like 11:30 in the morning my time, and it wasn't until about an hour ago that I told him, whoa, you got the address wrong. So all day he's thinking, boy, I got that done. I don't have to worry about that old part no more. That's done. Yeah. But that was amazing over there at Phil's, and they, I like those super chat me $2, and I'll draw.
It's a nice thing.
Yeah, it's that was fun. Twice he's done that now, and it's fun both times. And it's
you can do something. It costs you only $2, and if you want to put in some more and support Phil with the things he do, you do that. But only $2. Like most of the people have afford of that, And you get is it that the hoodie is costing
it's going to cost. It's going to cost them a little over $30 if you go with the classic one, the standard one. So he does his channel, and you got to keep in mind all those super chats. YouTube's taking a cut of that. So after YouTube's cut and the cost of the hoodie, he gets a little something for his channel. He ain't getting a ton of money for his channel, but he's getting a little bit of something.
Promote the channel,
and it's great because it does. It really promotes the channel, and it helps him out, gives him a few extra dollars for his efforts, and I love it. I love it. It's fun. And I thought after this last one, I thought, Sty, you stupid old fool, you should be copying him. You should do the same damn thing. No, I can't do that. I don't have as many members as he does. and about half of his members jump in that contest. Now half of my members jumped in that contest. I better have some money set aside to pay for that hoodie because I won't make enough.
Yeah, but you don't need to do members. You can just do the chat and give away a T-shirt, and many will be happy with a T-shirt too.
I'll be going down that road. Yeah, I got to set up another separate fund to be able to give some merch away.
It's funny for me to make a giveaway, but I can't ship it out to the States, and if I'm gonna do it, I need Phil's help or somebody else because I use the UK Teespring, and it's only shipping in Europe. So if I'm gonna ship something out, I either have to ship it all the way to Norway, and then I have to ship it all the way to you guys, and then it will be fucking expensive.
Right.
So if I do it, I have to ask Phil, and Hey, Shorty.
Here we go. Hey, Shorty.
Lorna Jones, hope this helps.
There.
You see, there's a picture of Lorna Jones now.
Yeah.
Hey, Shorty.
Hey.
Lorna.
Thank you, Lorna.
Wow. Oh, I know. Don't worry about it, girl.
You see the picture, Sty? It's a picture of a lady there. You see that, Phil? The lady there.
Yeah, why are you saying that to me? You need to be saying that to Phil. Phil, look. Would you look, Phil? I got a feeling Phil's not going to get to live that down for a little while. Yeah.
That's my big corn dog metal music.
Yeah.
Big corn dog night tonight.
Oh, here we got Gemma up here with us for a while. There she is.
Hey, Gemma.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Great stream earlier. I really enjoyed your stream. It was really
I
cool.
didn't see that. Sorry, I was playing GTA.
Oh, yeah. You're good. It wasn't the greatest artwork. I just had to blow off some steam, so it was good. It was fun.
I enjoy your streams. They're very therapeutic. I find them very sensory friendly. They're really good for me.
Well, thank you. I'll do some more Bob Rossi stuff.
that monolith piece you did the other day, I wanted to. Yeah, I thought put a doorknob on that son of a bitch, and I'll use that as my entrance into the outdoors. There, I want to be able to just open the door and walk into that scene. Yeah. There. See, it proves, Jimmy. I watch. I watch. You don't see me out in the chat much, but you're getting a thumbs up, and I'm watching, and because usually you do that when I'm busy with something else.
Yeah.
But not so busy, I can't watch. So I love pulling you up, and I can keep an eye on what you're doing and your progress. Yeah, I like your show with the electronic painting because it's that kind of. Bob Ross was that way when I was young.
Yeah,
we watched. Bob Ross couldn't come on TV, and everybody shut the hell up. We're watching Bob, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't just sit there and keep glued to it. You were doing things peripherally and keeping an eye on his progress all the time,
Yeah.
And that's
Thank you, Shane.
Oh, Shane.
I want to share something, Sty.
I'll let you share it in just a second. I see it down there. Shane, that is awesome. Shane M. supporting the channel. And I see Patreon Pirate popped in. Great to see you guys. William Simpson. Awesome,
Thank you,
guys.
Paul.
And this is what Ann wanted me to share.
Look at that. That is Jimmy's work.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna put this on T-shirts and things like that. I want to put some text on it. Different text but I also took the pink around, so just me or the pinup lady or whatever you call it.
I'm sorry it took so long to get done. I learned a whole new style to do that.
You can just keep bringing them if you feel need to make some more of it. I love it.
Isn't it? That's awesome. That is so awesome.
So that's mine. That's all mine.
Yeah.
I'll tell
the
you
only time it's been seen is right there.
I'll tell you what. Growing up, I knew a lot of World War II vets, and a lot of them were bomber pilots.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I knew a couple of them old boys would have loved to have that on the freaking nose of their plane, man.
Yeah, nose art. That's what I want to get into that. But like I said, it's new for me, so it's going to take me a little bit before I get confident enough to do it on a stream.
Well, I'll tell you what, for not doing it a lot, that turned out sweet. Yeah.
Oh man,
maybe I should use it as a tattoo, as Martin says. Maybe I'm gonna do that because I want a new tattoo.
That would make a great tattoo. Oh yeah.
Well, let me practice a couple more. I'll get you a better one.
If you do that, I will put that as a tattoo. I will do that.
All right.
Hey, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic.
What's up, Travis?
Hit
Travis, I don't know if I got you on Facebook or not.
I have.
Do you? Hey,
And
Travis, if you want to come up
Gmail.
and visit on the panel tonight, feel free there, buddy.
Say just yes or no in the chat, so I will send you the link.
Got to be careful when you say yes around here because Ann can take it wrong. Oh, okay. Okay, she says. Sure. If
Nah,
you want
good
to come up,
one. Hey.
you want to come up.
Well, Jimmy had a brother that was single, so I'm just what is he looking like you know?
No, he doesn't look like me at all. You would never guess we're brothers.
Well, he's tall then.
Yeah, he is. He is. He is 6 foot tall and skinny and redheaded with blue eyes.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want skinny. No.
You don't want skinny.
I'm the only dwarf.
You have to
You're
have
the only dwarf.
I come from the mines of Mordor.
You know, that's funny, but not because I'm sorry, Jimmy. The other night when we got on that discussion, I thought, shit, you could have gotten a part in Lord of the Rings, man.
Yeah, I would have been the tallest hobbit or something.
That's right.
I'm technically the right height for a hobbit. I'm short.
Oh yeah,
6'5" or 6'8".
I'm 4'11". I'm short.
Oh, you're the same height as my mom, Jimmy.
Oh wow, nice.
Hey Ariel. No, we don't use foot.
Hi, Ariel.
Considering my mum is 5 foot. My mum's 5'6", and my sister is 6'1". So what the hell I'm short? I don't know.
I'm close to Samantha, but I don't remember how high she was.
Yeah, let's see. My grandparents. My grandfather was 6'2". My grandmother was 6 feet tall, and my mother was 5'1". And it was weird because everybody in my family seemed to be in the 5'6" to 5'8" range, and then I showed up at 6'1", you know, and it's like, you see all these little people, yeah, they're my family.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Everybody else is 6 foot something except for me. Me and my mom. I got my mom's legs, is what happened.
There you go.
I'm proud to be short though, because it just means that you get extra help in certain places.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I don't ever bump my head either.
Oh no, yeah, I can see where this conversation's going.
It will be easy to kick you in the ass then.
Like going to the supermarket. Like today, I went to the store for the first time in probably 5 months since we're allowed to be shopping again now. And I went to the store to buy some things, and I got a handbag that I brought, and I was trying to reach it to get it off the shelf. And I'm like, about this far too short to get to it, and the guy's like, "Oh, are we struggling in there? Are we?" And I'm like, clearly, like I'm trying to get the bag. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, "Oh, that's so funny." I'm like, "No, it really isn't." Like, I was so red faced. I told my left. I was like, "Oh no."
When I go into Walmart, I'll turn down an aisle and I'll look at. It depends on how right away I look how many short women are in that aisle. Nope, I'll come back because it never fails. Sir, could you reach that for me? Could you reach that? I spend half my trip in Walmart getting things off the top shelf for all these short gals, you know. And the short guys, I just stand there and watch them try to climb the shelves. That's funny.
I just climb them. I don't care.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the short guys, they're not proud. Hell no, I'll climb that shelf, you know. But those gals, it's always, could you help me reach that up there? There was this one little gal, she couldn't have been even 5 feet. And she's like, oh, I want that item up on top of the shelf there. Could you help me out? And I said, I think I can lift you up there. You should have seen the look on her damn face. No, that's not what I mean. Here, I'll lift you up there. Go ahead, grab it. Yeah. Here. Running water in the house?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
We got running water.
Tell them no. Equal opportunity.
I suppose running water's driving down the damn road.
I guess.
I
always get on my kids with texting.
My kids will text me. I know they're driving. I'll get on to them.
Going a little bit up and down.
Yep. Yeah, I got my goddamn beard lights for Christmas Day. I didn't realize, they got these little tabs on the lit up ones. You pull them tabs out and then they light up, Well,
I got a little downstairs. Can I put those downstairs? Will that work?
Oh, yeah, you could use these wherever you want. It even says, well, it doesn't say you use them downstairs or upstairs, but
I just put them on from the one side to the other side.
I couldn't believe what it said on the box, though. It says that these ornaments are great for lumberjacks, Grizzly Adams, fishermen, Abraham Lincoln, bearded ladies, thickets of chest hair, or anyone else proud of their facial foliage. It doesn't say anything about, lining your carpet with them or anything, but
Hey, Joey, welcome.
Joey.
Hey, Joey.
I gotta get that up there quick. We got someone in the basement. I'm gonna pull up after I get this up there. Awesome, pal. You're on that. You're back on that video for the next stream. I'm pulling this Joey up here. There we go.
There's a Joe. Wait a minute.
There's a Joey for you.
Shower, Joe, because you told me you want to go in the shower, and now you're here.
Well,
no,
I did, but since I'm not going to get a good scrub in, I'll wait.
Oh, it was too lonely in that shower. It was too lonely in that shower, so he decided to come up here instead.
Yeah. I love shower with another guy. Or somebody. Yeah, I just love it. More fun that way.
More fun that way, eh?
Yeah, you get scrub, but you get all slippery, and you get
Yeah. Here, let me wash that for you, right? Yeah. Hey, scrapping together.
Why are you hiding, Shorty? Hey.
Why are you hiding, Shorty?
It's good to see you, Joe.
He's hiding out of that cat.
Been long.
Yeah, heck, if you got Shorty in the shower with you, Ann, there, you can shower upstairs and downstairs, never have to lift your hands above your shoulders. I'm in, she says, I'm in. I'm the bubblicious queen, boy. You betcha I'll get in there.
Because you're clear tonight. Normally you've got this weird kind of fuzzy stuff going on with your entire picture.
I think it's just because I got everything in the house turned off. Usually when I come on panel, Marsha's watching TV or something, and
tell her
very limited internet here. So
he even turned Mortadella off.
Yeah, tell her to stop, and then she has to come sit next to you, and you just
sure.
Yeah,
I'll just go tell her that right now.
All right. I'd like to see the outcome of that.
You guys just want to see me get my ass kicked again is what it is.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Why not? You can, Jimmy, you can take one for the team. Come on.
Well, I know the plan.
Hey, you mentioned your internet, Matt. That was one thing I did today too, and that was great. I couldn't believe it, but I had a rep from SpaceX, Starlink, actually call me today as a follow-up call. They're just really pushing me. They want me to get Starlink right now. I said, I don't even have a use for it until I get to camp. Well, and I told them I still haven't decided one way or the other. And we got into some really good issues. When I brought up that I was going to go with Starlink out at camp, I had every Tom and every Dick out in the chat telling me how it is, right? It's this, it's that, and you're going to this and that and this and that. And I'm trying to tell them, you know what? I appreciate all of the opinions and so-called advice, but I'm talking right with the company, and I'm going to take their word for it. I'm sorry. I'm not taking your word. I'm going to take the company's word. Well, I found out today, no, Starlink is not mobile. You have to give them a specific address, and your account is synced to that address. And if they catch you trying to catch a satellite outside of the service area of that address, no, they'll shut your account down. He wasn't even shy about it. No, it's not a mobile service. And it's got something to do with FCC regulations. And he said, but it's one of our priorities to have mobile, the mobile service, but it's going to be different hardware. So you could mount it on your camper, your RV, you can put it on a boat, and you can go anywhere with it. But he says that's not what we offer right now. We're offering service that is address specific. So what you do is you give them your area code or the town you're in, and then they have a perimeter that you can set that dish up in anywhere in that area. But the sweet thing about that dish is for out at camp. I told him I got a real problem because I only got one little window of opportunity for some southern sky. Otherwise, it's all trees. He says, you put that dish out there as close as you can to that little opening. And he says, you'll love our system because that son of a bitch is going to scan until it finds our satellite. He says, if it has to find it in between two trees, it will. But he said, all you do is, he says, it comes with a 3-legged stand. And he says, spike it right to the ground.
So it comes with a Jimmy?
It comes with a Jimmy, yeah. And he just stands out there and holds it. Yeah.
I want one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, OG son, quit shaking out there.
Right. You know, don't give all my secrets away, Joe. Fans only. Fans only.
But what really amazed me is for our area, he said you're going to run between 50 and 145 download, and you're going to run between 15 and 30 upload. I go, that's better than I got at home. I cut my package way down. I said, that's better than I got at home. And I told him why I need it out at camp. And he says, oh, heck, you'll be able to sit around your campfire and live stream. No problem. Don't worry about it. And he says, I just want to warn you, get in before this time next year. And I said, why? Why does it have to be before this time next year? He says, because anybody that's on board before we finally have our satellite array in place, the full array in place, he said, will be grandfathered in. Everybody else they're talking about may be subject to data caps. And he said, so now is the time to get on board before late next fall.
What service is that?
Starlink.
Starlink. I don't guess I've heard of that one.
Oh boy, it's $100 a month. The hardware package is expensive. It's $500. He says we're going to try to get the price of the hardware package down by next year. But he said right now it's $500 just because he said that the equipment's expensive. Well, and it's a full robotic dish. You just set it on the ground, get the hell away from it, and let it do its thing. It finds the satellite itself. And they got an awesome app on the phone. You stand behind your dish and you start that app, and it turns your camera on, and it tells you to tip your phone up. You tip your phone up from where your dish will be sitting, and it gives you a big round, bright circle, and it says, for the best service, it should be all sky within that circle. So you know exactly where that satellite is right off that phone app, And so that,
I've tried a couple satellite internets here, but yeah, the data cap thing's always what keeps me doing it.
I had HughesNet. And for what I paid HughesNet, I'm only going to be paying Starlink about $20 a month more, and I'm getting 4 times the download speed and upload speed that I got with Hughes. Plus, there's 0 data cap. So,
oh man, that's awesome. I might have to look at that.
I'm quite lucky with my internet. I've got unlimited fiber broadband and unlimited telephone calls. I pay £27 a month.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
I'm supposed to get fiber here. I'm supposed to get a 1 gigabyte fiber connection here, but it's going to be like next June or July. So,
yeah, isn't that a bummer when you know it's coming? It's just like, and you're looking out the door going, nah, that ain't even close yet.
It's the quickest internet I've had. It's the quickest internet I've had in the 6 years of living here. It's the quickest speed I've ever had. So,
I'll probably wear you guys out when I get that 1 gig because I'll be streaming all the time.
I love my 1 gig.
Oh yeah. When you know you can, that any hiccups, those hiccups are coming from your browser or they're coming from YouTube. They're not coming from your speed, man. You just, you know that you're putting it out, and that's why you guys know. I've had streams, people going, well, Sty, this, and this. And I'm going, well, bullshit on this end. Everything's fine. And my internet speed's capped right out, man. And it's not spiking. It's so stable. The speed is so stable. It's not me. It's not me or my internet speed. So it's something out. It's freaking YouTube again, or it's StreamYard adjusting shit. And
just one less layer of bullshit to go through.
Exactly. I was really thrilled when I got done with that conversation with that guy. I said, I can't believe you stayed on the phone that long just to make sure that I was happy with the service that I haven't even paid for yet, And he says, well, we want everybody in the world to be on it eventually. I said, yeah, cool.
I don't know if you guys ever wondered why Southern guys keep their bills bent like this on their caps. It's because of this right here.
So your mug fits under it. Doesn't interfere with the mug at all.
That's right. What's up, Travis?
What's going on?
I ordered me some of them white lightnings today, so I'm gonna try that out.
I really enjoyed them, and as you saw, like usually I'll go for a drink or something. Like last night I was good to go. I didn't drink anything. I was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They're
order.
Actually, really decent.
I'm gonna order at least one up because those look good. The white.
They're good, and it's for a good cause too.
Yeah. I like what they do with those purchases.
It's free shipping right now. I just ordered mine today. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it was straight up $39 or whatever for 2 of them.
Hey, I didn't see you sneak in, Arcade. Good to see you.
Hey, Arcade. How you doing?
Ingalls family. Awesome. Hello.
Hey, Newfoundlander.
Yeah. I still got my white lightning somewhere under the clothes.
Well, when I get mine, are you going to eat yours with me, Ann?
Yes, Shorty.
All right.
How you doing?
That should be a short video.
There we go, Sty. Come on.
No, don't get me going. It's
it
bad enough I'll do this over on Phil's get going down that kind of trail, but come on.
This stream always goes that way, Sty. We'll end up. Yeah. We'll end up there.
That's why I'm going to start and it'll most likely be in January. I'm going to start a new show that's going to be 3 days a week, and then once I'm out of camp, I think I'm going to do 5 days a week, same time every day. But the only reason, it's not the only reason, but one of the reasons I'm starting that new show is that one I'll never have more than one, maybe two people come up as guests on the show. It won't be panels, and I won't get drugged down these different trails, man. I tell you what, it's when I have all of you guys up on my panel, it's like I hired guides to take me on a grand hiking tour, and I don't find out till I'm out there that they don't even know where the hell they're going.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, you guys take me down so many different trails. And I get in trouble when I'm down a trail I am not, that I'm not familiar with.
You'll be fine. Quit
I quit my whining. Yeah.
We haven't taken you down the trail you haven't been able to recover from yet.
I guarantee
is the key word.
A couple of close ones though, where I had to do a little bit of the sidestep and song and dance in the private messages I was getting.
I don't really think you have a trail to worry about on my channel. Like I don't think there's anything that you have to be particularly worried about with mine.
No, mine is just me talking and drawing and my silly music I play.
And drinking.
Yeah.
That's
That's how that look.
And singing. Yeah.
Singing.
Oh my.
I don't keep those.
My.
I don't keep those.
I'm gonna have to try to dig that first one up.
Oh, you have them private, I guess.
I do, yeah.
Mine's just a family welcome channel. Mine's pretty much for everybody and the place where we can all hang out and chill out and learn and educate each other. That's what my channel is.
Yeah.
Well, mine is pretty tame right up till Tuesday night. So avoid my channel on Tuesday nights is all I'm saying. Other than that, it's a nice, calm art show. Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday night is just it almost could be a channel of its own. Yeah.
You could call it
the corn dog.
OG Son's Tuesday Night Chaos.
Yeah,
those are my favorite.
Good idea.
Run. Hey, arcade.
Oh.
I can make it longer.
I just got a really big opportunity, Sty, on my channel.
Yeah.
I watch a UK autism family who I've recently come into contact with. They were recommended to me by YouTube on the news feed. So I went into their channel, had a look at them. And the lady actually had done a video asking about autistic adults and why there's not enough of us talking about autism on the internet. So I contacted her. She wants to do some collab videos with me. So I'm going to be collabing with her on my channel and also on hers. So we're in talks about how we're going to do it and when. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be good. It's going to be some good videos coming out.
You betcha. Anytime you can collab with somebody that's in your genre, that they're familiar with your channel and what you do, and you can collab with them, that's always great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because they're a really big autism channel. They're like just over 25,000 subs right now.
Oh,
so
wow. Yes.
They're a really big autism family channel. So it's like, yeah. They're big compared to me, and she's actually reached out to me. She's like, I'm really impressed with your content, Gemma. Do you want to do some work with me? I'm like, okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
that is cool.
And that YouTube video that you messaged me with the gal with Tourette's.
Oh yeah, she's funny.
Oh, she's a hoot. Yeah. I love it. That there's a person that's got, she's got an issue. She's got advanced Tourette's, and I've got a grandson that's got Tourette's, and him and I, we just, oh God, we have a blast when we go out. I just love to see these people that don't understand Tourette's, their reactions to them. And he's got such a good attitude, you know. He's just like, yeah, I bet you they were wondering about that one, didn't they? You know, and then fuck them, you know. And I go, no, don't, you know. He goes, oh, fuck them. And then he's saying fuck them for about 10 minutes, you know, and it's like, you try to get him on some other, something that'll, you know, take his attention off of something. But that gal was hilarious, her with a dozen eggs. And she's trying to do the simplest things with the dozen eggs. And she knows her condition so well that she's got a channel of everything she does. Where Tourette's screws it up for her. And it is hilarious. It is hilarious.
If she's cooking, that's funny. You never know where the eggs go, the flour goes, and all.
Oh man, the very first part there when she says, "I'm going to put one in this spoon," and she's got a ladle, and she says, "I'm going to put an egg in this spoon, and all I'm going to do is walk across the room with the spoon and the ladle, and all of a sudden, bing, and that egg goes over her shoulder and splats against the kitchen wall." And she looks back and she goes, fuck. And she goes, we'll try this again. She picks an egg up out of the carton and she's just going to put it in that ladle. And she goes, whack, it smacks it all over her head. And she goes, oh, fuck. I'm glad I got 12, she says. I mean,
well, she needed those 12 because, yeah.
Yeah, she needed all 12.
Go away.
And the thing is I loved it. I loved it because of her acceptance of who she was and what she is. And she's got that attitude like, if you're not gonna laugh with me, fuck yourself, go away. You know, and I love her for it. I love her for it because no, that's it is people like the tag handicap. No. To me, they're just different, colorful people, and
I love them.
It's part of the neurodiverse spectrum, so she's just another neurodivergent person.
Yeah.
She got a friend too, you know that. And did you see her driving? Oh my God, that's something.
It is. I mean, yeah. You know, so many people, they want to distance themselves from people that have different situations, you know, autistics, people with Tourette's, blah, 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 blah. People want to distance themselves from them, and they don't realize sometimes what they're actually missing. I mean, you're missing some wonderful people. I mean, yeah.
And so a lot of people like myself, that we're known to be problem solvers because we see things in a very black and white way. When you're going through a situation, you think, oh well, I can solve it by myself. And I'm like, yeah, have you tried chatting to someone like me who thinks very black and white and it's very logic straightforward? You do A, you do B, done.
Yeah.
How? Simple.
Yeah.
Common sense, logic. Think about it. Don't think about all the crap in between. Sort A and B out, then you're done. You don't need to think A, B, C, D, and then you end up going in the vicious cycle over again. Get A and B done. Out of the way.
That I wasn't sure if Travis had caught the cat or if the cat had caught Travis there.
It was both. She just wouldn't stop.
That's okay.
I was like,
yeah, I love
cat,
you
man.
too, but
always chasing the cat.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Yep. Hunt for cat. So, what y'all been up to?
I'm trying to avoid putting up the Christmas tree, but Devin's making me do it. So
I had to do mine last weekend.
I've been pushing off, but I hate Christmas, so I'm like,
I tried.
I'll put up the tree, they decorate it, good to go.
Yeah.
My back room is so full of presents, I can't open the door. So I've got to put the tree up tomorrow and wrap some stuff and get it out of there. Grandkids, grandkids.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm glad those days are over, man. I did, during my career, there was a spell there. I was pretty damn flush, If I wanted it, I could just go out and get it. I had plastic for everything, and we had one Christmas. After Christmas, I'm sitting there, and my career, I was a CPA. I just crunched numbers. So after Christmas, I figured I got to check out what were the damages. When I finally came up with the bottom line and said, that cost me over $16,000 for Christmas. Them damn grandkids, they don't need all that shit. I got to quit doing this.
Did you say $16,000?
Yeah, it was 16.5, I think we spent that year.
Holy shit.
$16,000.
Damn, I spent like $600. I thought I was a G.
See, that's why I ain't got nothing anymore.
Damn.
See, I was always one. I know my ex-wife, she really appreciated. Okay, I was making six figures a year, and the ex-wife was making about 30 grand net. My ex-wife never had to pay a bill, none of her income ever went to general household costs or anything of that sort. So she got her 30 grand a year net to play with. I just paid all the bills and shit and the vacations and the like. And so she never bitched about that until towards the end of my career. She goes, wow, there's going to be a big dent in our resources. And I said, well, I can take care of that. We'll figure out a way. Yeah, don't worry about it. And she says, well, I'm so used to if we want it on demand and this and that. And she says, but the way you pissed our money away. I said, wait a minute. Wait. I paid for everything. We go to frickin' Walmart. You'd have 2 carts full of shit, cost me over $500 at the cash register, and I would have handed her $400 bills on the way in the door and say, go ahead, spend $400, have a good time. But we get to the checkout and she'd frickin' disappear. So there it goes on plastic, and so her 30 grand, I told her, I said, you keep whining saying I pissed our money away. I said, if you would have kept your 30 grand a year for the 10 years of your career, because she only had her career for 10 years, I said, think about that. 300 grand sitting in the bank. You could have got rid of me and had your 300 grand. I said, so no, it wasn't just me. And I was raised that way. My pop was that way. Pay all the bills. Anything that's left over, buy memories with it. Spend that freaking money and buy some memories.
Hell yeah, you might be dead 2 months from now.
That's exactly it. People would say, God, you went on
you with that shit.
Yeah, that's the biggest part is, why the hell am I going to leave all that money behind? You don't get prime rib at the after death banquet. No, you don't need prime rib at, oh yeah, we just stuck him in the ground. Let's go have prime rib on him. No. We'll have prime rib while I get to sit there at the table too. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully if 2020's done any good, it's taught people that just don't take it for granted that you're going to wake up tomorrow. You better enjoy today, right?
Well, that's it. And that's the way we should go through I can take better than 2/3 of my life, and I should have practiced that. Getting up in the morning and saying, woo, yeah, I got another one. Let's have some fun today. Let's do something good today. Damn it, I'm going to start the day off with a smile on my face. Hey, M. Dibble. Good to see you. Will the Rocker. I love pork chops. God, I love it. Hey, with this whole diabetes thing, I got to figure it out. I don't have my blood sugars under control, but I'm not adding to the problem. Last night, oh my God, I had this really huge 3/4, well, it's not huge, but it's a 3/4 pound sirloin steak. And I got this small cast iron. It's like a griddle with the ridges on it. So I grilled that steak on my stove, and I had about 30 of these jumbo shrimp. I had the biggest shrimp cocktail you ever seen. And that steak last night, and I'm sitting there middle of the freaking night watching something on Netflix or something, eating that steak and all them shrimp. I was so stuffed when I went to bed, but my sugar was the lowest this morning than it's been throughout the week.
Oh man,
there are no carbs in steak and shrimp, man. The little bit of carbs that were in that was in the cocktail sauce had no effect. So I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. That's the first thing I did this morning is took off to the market, and I bought myself some more steaks and 3 more big bags of jumbo shrimp. I can have steak and shrimp whenever the hell I want now.
I could live off steak and shrimp, I think.
Oh yeah, you're damn right. And it's good for me.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon. The see, my sodium, my test came back, my sodium is on the lower end of normal. So I eat a lot of salty stuff, but usually the salt had other nasty things with it. But bacon, yeah. Hell yeah. I'll eat bacon.
Bacon and butter, man. Makes everything
Shane, I feel you. Like next weekend will be 2 years since my grandmother passed. So I'm dreading that weekend, especially as it's so close to Christmas. So I can understand when tomorrow's not promised. Definitely.
Yep. Oh, definitely. That's one thing I try to impress upon people that haven't reached the winter of their lives, like this old fart. Don't wait till the winter of your life to have that light come on, like Jimmy was saying. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. It don't matter if it's a spring, winter, fall, summer. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you better live like it's your last day every damn day.
That's I got a kick out of it because my grandfather, when he passed away, I went and saw him the day before he passed away. And we knew he was going. He knew he was going. And I said, listen, Pops, you at least you made it to 80. You had a long life. He says, you're right. I had a very long life, he says, but this is one short fucking week. And it took me the longest time for that to finally hit home. I know exactly what he's saying because it was on a Tuesday that I went and saw him. He passed away that Wednesday. And he said, yeah, I've had a really long life, but this sure is a short fucking week. Because he knew he was going, but he was good with, he realized, we all got to go. And so instead of preparing to go, just take each day and make the best of each day instead of being always worried about when I'm going to go. That's me. That's why I say I'm going to live to be 135, and if I make it, boy, I'm going to be happier than snot. Boy, I'll probably die on my 135th birthday because I'll drink myself to death.
If you want to be happy, you live like you're going to die tomorrow. Every day. Yeah.
And
then you'll be happy.
And a lot of people don't really, it's deep thought, but people don't realize, guess what you're born to do? die.
You can't take nothing.
From the day you're born,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? You're dying. That's what you were born to do, is someday die. So all right, you already know that shit. So let's make the best out of today. You know, that's the way I see it.
We have to make the best opportunity of things that we can get given. Like what I do, take the opportunity that you're given, run with it, make the best of it, because you never know what opportunity you're going to be given again.
Yep.
See, Gemma, I'm glad you mentioned that, because, you know, I've had a couple people, they love to go around and tell my supporters, oh, you shouldn't be listening to that old fucker. He's a lying son of a bitch. There's no way in hell he's done all that shit in his life. He'd be 150 years old by now. Well, I challenge any one of them, prove what I've said about my life that is false. No, I lived it. Don't you tell me that I couldn't have lived it.
Yeah.
And the reason I've experienced so much in 64 years is I believe it don't matter what building you're in, or if you're out in the middle of the outdoors, you live in your own little house, right? Leave that front door open and keep an eye on whatever's going past that front door. And if you see an opportunity going past your front door, run out that son of a bitch, grab that opportunity, jump on its back, and take it for a ride.
Yep.
And a lot of times you take it for a ride and you go, whoa, yeah, that wasn't so good. So you go back in the house and kick back till you see something go past that front door again that looks interesting. And that's the way I live my life. I would be on a job and I'd be going, this is the best job in town, man. I'm loving this. It's 1975 and son of a bitch, I'm making $45,000 a year in 1975. Shit.
Ooh, that's big money.
And I see an opportunity go by that's only $24,000 a year, and I go, I ain't never done that. I give up that big fucking awesome job, run out and jump on that horse, because I'd never done that before. And I tell you what, I bet I've got family members that say, I can't believe how many times you've gone from rags to riches, back to rags, back to riches, back to rags, back to... And I said, but I lived, I lived. You gotta have a taste of it all.
You'll die happier than any billionaire out there, Sty. I guarantee you.
That's my first deployment, and I just said, I'm just going to live it. And
people are just too judgmental. Like, I get it all the time on my
Travis,
channel.
you're right, Chet.
People tell me all the time, oh, how can you possibly do all the things that you do out in your community being autistic, Gemma? Like, how can you be out here traveling on the train? How can you do teaching of nurses and doctors? I'm like, because I live it. It's my life. I go there and educate these people because they're the people who are involved in my life. They're the people who I go to for treatment. They need to learn how to support me. They go, yeah, as if you do all that. I'm like, hello, it's all recorded on my channel. Everything that I've done in the last 6 years is on my channel.
Oh wow, wow, Lorna.
Yeah.
Lorna says, in fact, I'm gonna pull that up so some people don't have the ability to see the chat. In back had a bad phone call. 3-month-old son just died of a heart attack. Sat here crying, me cheering up. Oh Lordy. Oh,
yeah, 3 months.
Lorna, our hearts go out to you.
Mate, oh, I'm sorry, Lorna. My thoughts and prayers are with you. That's really sad.
It is. That's
No age. Shouldn't happen.
no.
That's really sad.
And that's and that goes right to what our subject has been, that we never know when, and that's one thing I found in life is each and every one of my losses in life aren't lonely, because it's not long and there's another loss to join the old ones.
It's hard to accept when they say that everything has a meaning, but it's hard to see a meaning about
Right. And
this one, So
yep.
yeah.
it's well, if it has a meaning, then could somebody tell me what that is? Because I sure can't figure.
I think also people don't realize that each loss that you get, each loss is more painful. Like when I lost my gran, we knew she was ill and we knew she was getting worse, but we didn't expect it to go downhill so quickly to the point where we were told for 3 days straight, "Oh, come say goodbye, come say goodbye." And then she was getting better. And then the final day when we actually got the phone call, say it's definitely going to happen, we rushed up there and she was sitting there laughing like everything was fine. And I'm like, huh? It was strange.
That's, what you're saying there, Gemma, is that new losses, it's like your nerve endings are a little more tender. Every time you get a new loss, you feel it a little more. In my earlier years, I worked with a search and recovery team, and our job was, if there was a reported loss out on the lakes that I lived on, it was our job to go out there and search and recover victims, drowning victims. Now, I did that for 3 years, and it got to the point where the last person that I recovered, I remember getting out of the water, and I was standing on the dock, and our county sheriff came up to me and he says, "Man, you guys do such a good job." And I said, "No, you have to say did, because I ain't doing this shit no more." "Oh, no, you can't quit." And I said, No. He goes, "Well, what are you going to do with your, you always like to volunteer in the community." I said, "I'm going to sign up to get on the EMS." I said, "Those people save people. All I get to do is recover the ones that couldn't be saved." I said, "I'm sick of this shit. I can't take it no more." I'd rather save one than go out and recover the bodies of 10. And everybody tried telling me, "Yeah, but you bring closure to their families and stuff by recovering the body." I said, "Yeah, I might bring closure to them, but I don't have any closure." I said, there's no fucking closure in that shit. I said, I'd rather have somebody that maybe I can resuscitate them, maybe they can make it, get them to the hospital, they'll make it, and then have them give you a call and say, "Hey guys, you know what? You did a good job tonight. We saved that guy." Cool. I never got that for 3 years. I always got, "You asshole, why'd you bring the body into shore?" and on and on. Just let me do my fucking job. You're not out there having to recover these people that passed away out there in the lake, it's for some, in some cases, those losses, you get a little more tender after each one. But
it also goes to the human condition, where we talk about resiliency and the ability to overcome adversity and grow and become stronger. Yep. I know I wouldn't be the man, the father, the husband that I am today if I didn't deal with all the hardships of my life. And it's a, how would you say, I hate to say it's a growing process, but I think that's where a lot of people in today's society, they're shielded from having adversity and having to go through different things. And that way, when they become adults, you have the people that can't handle just basic stuff that comes up against them in life. And it gets to the point where, you need to have pain to grow. And not saying certain pains like family members and all that stuff, that's difficult, but just adversity in itself, because you will not grow if you're just complacent.
Exactly. And for you folks, I mean, Travis is hitting that nail right on the head, because it's one of those situations where I mean, I've seen people with the most minor situations totally fall apart. They just fall apart, and it's almost like they can't even psychologically get their way through. They just can't believe it. It was so shocking and traumatic. And wondered so many times, what is going to happen to them if something truly traumatic ever happens?
Yeah.
That poor person is going to totally collapse. I mean, everything about them will collapse. And I've seen people go into full collapse because of a traumatic situation. And it is, yet it's one of those evil necessities. I think we all need to go through life to make life worth living. And that's to be able to persevere through the hardships and say, I've been tested by fire. I've seen this. I've seen that. I've done this. I've done that.
We're all going to get the rug jerked out from underneath us sooner or later, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's very few in the world that, born with the silver spoon in the mouth.
Well, I mean, even people with silver spoon. Yeah. You're going to be life thinking everything's just hunky dory, you got it all figured out. Sooner or later, life will jerk the rug out from underneath every damn one of us.
Excuse me. Here's a good example of that. What OG's saying. Okay, I've gotten chewed out by a few people. I have never ever, and I've hired hundreds of people over the years in my career, hundreds. I've never once hired a 4.0. They come in to interview with me, and they go, and you look at their resume, all they're doing is piping off about how they were a 4.0. I went through college, I come out a 4.0. And I'm polite to them and that, but once they walk out the door, they go into the no pile. I would not hire a 4.0. And I know people, well, that's terrible, Sty. They deserve a chance like anybody else. I totally agree, and I surely hope they get hired and get that chance. But I was hiring success. I wasn't hiring, let's teach this person the ways of the world. Because I had a very, very dear friend, went to college with me, graduated with me. I graduated a 3.5. She was a 4.0. We both went out capitalizing on our degrees, right? Well, me, I was already basically set up. I just, I was just adding to my portfolio by I just wanted my CPA. So I finished my accounting degree and was set up to become a CPA. She went to work for this little accounting firm, tiny little accounting firm. She was with them for about 3 months. Their CPA came to her and said, I hate to say this. Oh, and by the way, her name was Ann, but she wasn't crazy like this Ann. But but he comes up to her and he says, I'm sorry, Ann, but he said, I was looking at your bottom lines here, and he says, you made a transposition error. And he says, I just wanted to let you know to be a little more careful. And she goes, there's no way I made a transposition error. And he goes, but you did. And he showed it to her. Here it is. Plain and simple. Numbers don't lie. Liars use numbers, but numbers don't lie. And he told me immediately she shut up, had nothing to say, finished out her day, and he said she never came back. She never called. She never returned to work. Nothing. Never came back. I tried for 4 months to reach her. Finally, I got a hold of her husband, and I said, what is going on? I said, she's never refused a call from me or a text. And he says, good luck. She won't even talk to me. I said, what do you mean? He said, she's lost about 40 pounds. She sits in the house all day, 24 hours a day. She's become a recluse. She can't take the fact that she failed. And I said, that's why I don't hire 4.0s. You don't want to be a 4.0. You want to be a 3.5, a 3.7. You don't want to be a 4.0 because you have not learned that it's all right to fail. It is all right to fail, people. All these people say, you're my kid. I don't want you to fail. No way in hell. You're not going to be a failure. I'll tell you what, this you ain't going to be a failure thing has ruined more kids in our country than anything else. That's bullshit. My kids, I'd get them out there and I'd give them things to do that I know they're going to fail at. And they'd go, Dad, I tried my best and it just didn't work. And I go, hey, I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, I watched you. You did do your best. You did your absolute best. And that's what I was looking for, is that you weren't going to give up. You failed, but you kept trying. I said, there you go. Now you're a true 4.0 because you learned how to fail. If you didn't learn how to fail in that process, then really you aren't as smart as you think you are, because there's a little piece missing, and that's failure. I'm sorry. I'm sounding preachy. I'm sorry, guys.
I learned
Not wrong.
early.
And the thing is, and it really pissed me off. It really pissed me off because when I wasn't able to enlist, and I've got all the pride in the world for all the folks that serve. And when I wasn't able to enlist, it really pissed me off because I felt I failed. That I couldn't get in. Well, at post-Vietnam, I tell you what, when they pulled the troops out of Nam, I got my draft notice. In less than 48 hours, I got a notice saying, no, the draft has ended. Do not report. There ain't going to be no bus, boy. Don't show up. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait. I knew this shit was coming. I knew it was coming. Boy, I tell you what, my number's coming. It's coming. And it came, and I'm going, okay, here we go. Pull up your socks and hang on to your nuts because you're taking the ride, boy. And they stopped the damn draft, and they said, no, don't show up. I said, I'll fix that shit. I'll go enlist. Oh, yeah. All 4 branches. Are you fucking kidding? We're not taking in. You can get, well, I'll tell you what, we'll put you on the waiting list because you ain't getting enlisted until this shit settles down. We're pulling all the troops back. We're ending the draft. We don't need your ass. Within 6 months, they reopened the enlistment. But in that 6 months, I got a girl in away and ended up with a family and a new career. Pissed me off. Hey, look at this guy.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
What's up, guys?
So is that hoodie green?
Who was it?
Is that hoodie green?
Yeah, forest green.
There you go. Good.
Was that your chair, Phil?
What's that?
I said, was that your chair or is that something else?
It was probably something else.
Must have been the chair.
Oh, he's wearing a pucker butt shirt.
But
I got that shirt.
I got my spicy shirt on.
I tell you, that thing they got on the back of it, that keeps the shirt stiff without Viagra.
I was going to say, you use the stiff word around here with Ann in the house.
Right?
Dang. Your shirt's stiff. You're taking too much,
Nothing
man.
wrong with that. Why can't you give me something like, fuck's sake? I sleep like a nun, and yeah, I need some action.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I never win shit. I do good in the casino. Otherwise, I never win raffles, the lottery, none of that kind of shit. I never win shit. I won that goddamn hoodie off the Phil there last night, and I was in shock for 3 hours after the stream going, is that real? Is that real? I actually won a goddamn hoodie? Jesus Christ.
I think it's all just rigged against me, Sty. I'm never going to win.
I can't bitch. I've been pretty lucky on those little lives.
No shit, Jimmy. Every time he's in there, oh, Jimmy won, son of a bitch.
It's rigged. It's rigged, Travis.
It's rigged.
It's
Oh, I
rigged.
dropped the chip.
Well, when he said, well, it's number 9, and he's going down the list, and he goes, it's Sty, and I'm like, oh, is he? This son of a bitch. The fucker's scratching my back. I bet he's just scratching my back.
Isn't that good? Scratching your back? I would love that.
Well, there's certain people I wouldn't mind having scratch my back. Hey, lady or JCT, good to see you.
And Dennis got with me with a Moto Smith Garage Company. They got one of the T-shirt, and he messaged me in the middle of the night last night. I got his information and his T-shirts going out today too. So I got it all taken care of. You just got to get that stuff taken care of. Sty was like, "You got to take it care of so quick." I'm like, you know what? You just got to get the stuff taken care of.
Get it out of the way. Get it done.
I'm glad it's not going to Pennsylvania though.
No shit. When I saw that, I was so happy. I go, "Wow, you sure got that. You jumped right on that." And then I clicked on it and enlarged the picture, and I go, "I do not live in Pennsylvania, Phil. No."
I don't know. I don't know how
populated
that.
What's that?
I don't know how Teespring pre-populated that because I didn't put in Pennsylvania.
Right.
I put it in the post office box, and something must have clicked up with your name on it, and I clicked on it, and I didn't even think twice about really looking at it. So
right. And if you see PO Box 455, you're thinking it's all right. It's good. That's right. And on you go. And that's what I figured too, is it pre-populated the state and the zip. And the thing is it had the zip code with the 4-digit extension, which means it would have actually gone to an address there.
Right.
It would have showed up.
We want some Sty stickers.
Who?
Hey, JCT.
Joe W. Life Adventures.
Oh.
Life Adventures, not this Joe.
Make sure.
I'm
make
wet.
sure.
I'm wet.
I'm going to put in the chat my email address. Joe W. Make sure to email me, and in the subject put stickers, and then give me your mail-in address in there. I'm sure I got your address, but just to be safe, Now, when you do this email, don't forget to put the dot between Sty and North, or I don't get it.
Where's my email spam?
Well, that's pretty bad. I like I told you, my vision hasn't been the best. But
well, my vision's been fucked up.
You want me to put it out, or I can do that?
I got it. It's up there.
Uh-oh. Just gonna send a lot of porn links to Sty's email.
Yeah. You got a message to me.
You be careful with the email link around these guys.
Teresa Magetta.
Ooh. Oh, Teresa.
Ooh, we got a sexy message from Teresa.
What?
You can go either way. If anybody, and could you put my Facebook group, the Sty Shack, link in there?
Yep.
If you're not a member of the Sty Shack over on Facebook, go over there and become a member. It's an open group. It's you don't have to answer the damn questions, all that crap to become a member. I don't filter you out.
In the closet, I won't be open.
I don't filter you out until you say something stupid in a post. Then I filter you out. But
all right, Sty, I requested to be in the Sty Shack.
There you
Stop
go.
bothering me about it. God.
There, yeah, good. Get your ass in here. It's cold outside.
You warm me up.
But you get over there to the Sty Shack, and then you can Facebook message me. You can do that to give me your address, or just ask me questions. Blah blah blah. I watch the group regularly to see what's going on. I don't want anything getting posted up there that's off the wall, that because it is open and it's family safe. Yeah. Let's put it that way. There we go. I just got a friend request from Denise. Thank you.
Denise, so funny.
I'm always after everybody's nuts. That's why they don't want me in the shack.
Sty Shack.
Yeah. I saw a lava squirrel hanging around outside, and I yelled at him, "Get your nuts in there!
Get your nuts away! Put your nuts away!
Bring your own."
Join group. Here I come, Sty. I'm coming in this Sty Shack.
Here I
Yeah.
come.
BYON. BYON. Bring your own nuts.
Oh, shorty, talk shorty to me. Hey.
Yeah, there's 131 members in there.
Is Sam in there? That's the only reason I'm going.
Now I want everybody. Samantha is in there.
Sam is in there.
Yeah. Now,
All right, I'll
now
stay, I guess.
I do want to say to everybody over in the Sty Shack, if you're doing you got a new video, you got a live stream coming up, feel free to post it in the Sty Shack. They usually get anywhere from 30 to 70 views.
Oh shit, that'll double my count
within a couple hours. So post those things over there as long as it's appropriate. Post it over there. Draw some people to your channels. The Sty Shack and feel free over in the Sty Shack to leave comments, not just posts. Just put a post up with a comment that I'd like to see more of this in your stream.
I'm gonna let Joe in the Sty Shack. Is that all right?
What's that?
I'm gonna let Joe in the Sty Shack. Is that all right?
Yeah.
No. I thought it was.
We got a stool way over in the back corner you can sit on now.
I gotta find my marbles.
You followed them all.
Where my panel keys are? I don't want to tell you where my panel keys are. If somebody wants to come up on the panel, if they're a trusted follower of the channel, I'm more than happy to have you come on the panel. And Ann is 99% of the time has the quickest route to getting you a link. My links, I've got a very small group that they've got keys to the shack, and I send links out to them every stream, whether they're available or not. I don't even ask. I just send them the links, and if they're available, they got a key to the Sty Shack. And
yes, I am going to the naughty corner.
Naughty corner, yeah.
Wow.
We'll have to get them a dunce cap.
I got a crazy page too that I share every live stream I go into. So yeah. I don't know if you can share things like you do in your style. I don't know.
Huh? Yeah.
Can you try that one style? Share your link in mine. See if you can do that. I don't know if you can do that because I ask people to share it out, but they share it out in the inbox. That doesn't help me.
Right. Right. I'll have to try that, Ann, because I haven't loaded yours up with my stream links. I should try that. I should, yeah. Thank you. Hey, Samantha, we were just talking about you. Good, of course.
Yay!
We were talking about
Somebody fall asleep.
Thank you.
I was texting her and texting her. Where are you? Where are you?
Hey, thanks, sweetie, because you managed to get Squirrel and his nuts to come into the Sty Shack. That's cool.
I just told her the boys are asking for you. The boys are asking for you, Samantha.
I tell you what, these gals, they've done a lot for my channel. I'm telling you. Tell you what,
I just ruined your channel.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't forget the damn money I made that night that Ann was showing off her Pooh Bear on. When she first became a friend of mine.
Oh,
look there.
Okay.
Now wait a minute, Ann. Wait.
I thought that was a different thing. I don't know.
Look at that. I made $50 in super chats just because she was showing off that Pooh Bear on one of my streams. They're throwing up a $20 super chat. Show that to me again, Ann. And I'm just sitting back here raking in the cash and showing her Pooh Bear.
You guys are all getting it for free.
And Jimmy's gonna do me a good one, and I will show that off.
You need a sexy Pooh Bear. Is that what you're wanting, man?
I want some sexy, Yeah. Give me
the sexy in the last one. I just made it as unsexy as I could because
I almost want something maybe that well, I have some ideas, I was like, yeah. But, yeah.
All right, guys. this is your chance. Go run, grab a cup of coffee or something. This takes about 1 minute. I gotta run it. I got 2 new members tonight, and I gotta praise all my channel members out there for at least a minute every stream. My members make me want to get right out there on the porch and dance with the girl and yeah. I tell you what, boy, can you do the jig? Oh.
I'll let the bee lady in the Sty Shack.
There you go. There you go. We got bees in the Sty Shack.
Yep.
Don't throw that out there. Don't be spitting anything out there.
No. I'm good.
Oh shit.
That's great. The Sty Shack. The only reason I really created the Sty Shack is to try to get some of your work shared out to the folks that follow me and get some feedback from you folks and tell, if I'm meeting your needs on the channel, great. If there's something else you want, let me know.
Want feedback.
I want feedback. I want feedback. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. The Sty Shack is a Facebook group of my channel followers, and I've got a few friends and family that are members that, they're just trying to keep track of old Sty because they never see me. You guys see me a hell of a lot more than anybody in my family or any of my acquaintances. Not
more than the old ladies in your building, though.
Ooh, watch it. Thank God for the COVID, eh?
Keep them all close to you.
I'll tell you what, when in Wisconsin, when they did their first stay in place order, I was just thrilled. Every time I'd see one of them old ladies, I'd yell them, "Get back in your apartment! You're supposed to stay in place. Get out!" Yeah. Before that shit,
I never get sick. I don't get to stay home and play video games like I want to. This is bullshit.
Well, now you can tell them to get away from you. It's like, hey, Before you used to just shoo them away. Now you can actually, it's a real reason.
Shoo them away? Fuck no! I ran like a son of a bitch. I'd park my truck, run like hell. There were times I had to take them. I'm on the 4th floor of this big old building. There's times where I sneak in the back door, run all the way up them damn stairs to get to my apartment because the door is not far from my apartment door. Just to avoid them little, because I know them old gray hairs ain't on the stairs. Yeah, they're all in the elevator wanting to squeeze up. You get on a damn elevator. Now, I don't get that in this place, though, because there's some big chubby ones here. And we got 2 elevators. One's a big, it's almost like a freight elevator. I mean, it's a big elevator. You can get a dozen people in that son of a bitch. The other one, on the other hand, you get more than 3 people in there, and it's packed. But that little one, they got this capacity sign on there. It's in that little one. It says maximum capacity 13 people. I want to know what the hell's going on in that elevator with 13 people in it.
Damn.
I tell you what, that is not. If I never take that little elevator,
Get on the
if that son of a bitch opens, and there's a couple other people wanting to get on the elevator, I just go, I'll catch the next one. Because there ain't no way I'm getting in that tiny little thing with any of them gray hairs.
Well, the freight elevators there take the old birds out and bring new birds in, right? When somebody croaks, they they got them on the gurney and they wheel them out and wheel a new one in.
I told the manager one day. She said, yeah. She says, when she was showing me this apartment, she goes, how long do you plan on staying? I said, do you ask all these old birds that question? She goes, well, yeah, we typically ask, how long are you planning on staying? I said, it's the common answer until I fucking die. I mean, these people, half of them sons of bitches are only residents for 6 months and then they're dead and gone. I said, I'm going to be here as long as I want to be. I don't plan on, I hope I don't die in this damn place. Yeah, life in a, well, see, the thing is this truly isn't a senior building. It's senior / disabled, handicapped. So we've got a lot of younger folks in it. It's about 50-50, about half younger folks, half old farts.
Well, we know which category you fall in.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. That's why I'm on the 4th floor. That's one thing with this building I don't understand either. Is I told them I want the 8th floor, same apartment, but straight up to the 8th floor, looking out over Lake Superior. And they said, you ain't old enough. I go, what do you mean I ain't old enough? They said, we try to put the older seniors on 6, 7, and 8. I go, that don't make no damn sense. And they said, oh, it does for us. And then I got to thinking about it. No shit. If a fire starts on the 1st floor, all that smoke's running up through these stairwells and up through these ventilation systems they got that connect every damn apartment. And you're going to kill all the folks on the 6th, 7th, and 8th floor, all them old farts. And now you've got 36 apartments available to rent out. They got it all figured out. I mean, yeah. They don't want the old folks down low where they can all get rescued. They want them up there where, oh yeah, we got open apartments now. That's damn right. And because they know them old farts. I tell you, this place ever catches on fire, I hope the hell I can get down to the parking lot early and watch. Because you're going to see walkers flying out of them windows way the hell up there, and wheelchairs flying out. And I tell you what, talk about content for YouTube. All these old granny asses hanging out the windows, waiting for that ladder truck to get to them. Yeah, it'd be freaking hilarious. It'd be hilarious.
You ever think maybe they put the old people up top so all the younger people aren't stopping on their ceiling above them and disrupting them so the landlord gets phone calls all the time?
No.
Okay.
They put them old people up there because if there's a fire and all the elevators shut down and you got to take the stairwells. Well, they don't want them old people plugging up the stairwells down below and the young people going, how the hell are we getting through this shit? Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Let them young people get the hell out and them old folks. I tell you what, most of them people that put on these upper floors, I look at them and I go, this place ever catches on fire, I hate to say it, but you're going to die. You're going to die. You are not getting in that stairwell with that frickin' walker. It ain't working. Yep. By the 5th floor, there's just going to be a big pile of walkers. That's what's going to happen. There we go. We're purdying up the stream now. I got to bring her to a spot where she belongs.
No, sweep me and Samantha because you want to be beside her.
Oh, So I must be looking pretty rough tonight. I need some cleaning up.
No, but I know you like your baby girl there.
I'm surprised you don't slide in the middle there.
Picking on me.
I know what I like.
Both these gals know I'd give up this apartment, get myself a nice house if the two of them wanted to move in. I'd take care of that shit in a hurry. But I do have some hidden assets.
Don't tempt me, dude.
Don't tempt me. I'll tell you what, Colin would have a blast living with Sty.
Yeah, he will.
Colin was telling me. Colin is mine. Colin is mine. Yeah.
You'd have to share them with me if all of us were living in the same place. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but Colin loves me.
Yeah, he does.
Samantha said that before today. Colin loves you.
He loves you. Oh, that's a little obvious when he sneaks in. He goes, "Is Ann on there?"
He blows kisses at her and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
I love you, Ann.
I adore that kid. He's so cute.
He does.
Your Chihuahua looks just like mine in the face.
He is, and he looks like Dojo's too. Dojo has a female. And
Yeah. Yep.
What? Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to be careful doing that around my dog because if you start talking to him and he gets close to your face, his tongue will and
he knows better. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Don't you just love that when they slip your tongue?
I taught him not to lick
not
lick
particularly, no.
Hey, bee lady. Hey, Mike. Oh, my kitty. Yeah, he's
Demon kitty.
somewhere hiding. If the
So
dog's
much
not up
phrasing.
here, it's the
So
cat.
much phrasing.
I was wondering what he was looking at. He's looking at the screen.
I am.
That's always weird. I've thought about moving my camera, but then I always see people that are looking here and their camera's shining from another direction. It's like,
If I take my hat off and my glasses off, then I look normal. Right?
I look normal now.
You never
Yeah,
look
That's about normal, yeah, for you.
That's improving.
Come on, Phil. Let's eat some hot shit.
There you go. Hot shit. I don't eat no hot shit. That's spicy. I don't eat that shit. That makes my tummy hurt. You never know what it does to my butthole. I won't tell you.
Come on, cousin Jimmy Don. Let's eat some hot shit, Phil.
Getting a little too detailed there.
Yeah.
Got my new hat.
Yeah, my butthole ain't gonna feel good on Sunday. That's for sure.
No.
That ought to be good.
3 tubes of terror.
How many people have done 3 tubes? I have not seen very many people do that.
Roger and Johnny were the first 2 to do 3. Actually, Roger was the first one to do 3, which made Johnny do 3. And then, of course, Dustin came along and he did. I want to say he did 5 or 6. And then, of course, I think 4 of them did 10 tubes of terror a year ago. So,
Good Lord.
Crazy people. Hey, Samantha, Chase.
Joe.
Staring right at you.
This is my little mascot before she passed away.
Oh, look at her.
Her eyes are red, but yeah.
Demon
Bless
dog.
her heart. She is cute. Oh,
That's Lulu. And
that's funny. We had a dog named Lou.
Yep. And this one was Blondie. She was my last mascot. Both those dogs go out to camp with me all the time. They go hiking with me out to camp. Lulu at the base camp for Wilderness Thriving Fundamentals had a porcupine that would come and actually look for her. That porcupine would come into camp and it would be chirping away and Lulu would get all excited. I'd let her out of the base camp tent, and she'd run right up that I could not believe how she figured out how she could play with that damn porcupine and never get a quill in her.
That's a tucker. Look at
And a big ass porcupine too, and that porcupine would follow us when we'd hike out of the woods to head back to the homestead. Yeah, look at there. Yeah,
So small, like, oh, that's cute.
watch it, Phil.
Oh, he's bad. Look at how bad he is.
That
yeah,
dog will kill you, Phil.
But his face is so tiny.
We get him shaved down.
Okay.
So he's got like a skunk stripe when we shave him. Otherwise, he looks like a little miniature Rottweiler.
He's cute.
No, he's a little turd.
That
Little turd.
That was my little Chihuahua there, Lulu. She I was in a bar one night, and this biker comes rolling in. He's got a nice Fat Bob style Harley with a sidecar, and I could see out the window. He's got a Doberman sitting in that sidecar, and he come in, and I had Lulu with me in the bar. She's sitting in my lap, and I'm sitting there drinking a beer. And he looks at her, and he goes, "What in the hell is that?" I go, "It's my dog." And he goes, "That ain't no dog." I go, "Yeah, you watch it. She's a killer." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, she's a killer." I said, "I noticed you got a Doberman in your sidecar out there." He goes, "Oh, yeah, you don't want me bringing him in here. He'll kill that thing you're calling a dog." I said, "My ass. I bet you she can take him out." And he goes, "No fucking way." I said, "I guarantee it. She's done it before." He goes, "What?" I said, "The minute he grabs her and tries to swallow her, she spreads her legs out and chokes the fucker to death." Yep.
Well,
I said, "She never has to bite him. She just gets down in his throat and just hangs on. I'll choke this fucker to death." Yep.
Yeah, the big ones are always afraid of the little ones nipping their nuts. That's
it. That's it.
How many times do you see a little dog go after a big dog, or even I see a video the other day, a little dog going after like steer, and the steers are all, and the bulls or steer or whatever are all running from it. Because,
Now this is an absolute fact. When I was living up northwestern Montana, a buddy of mine, we called him Speedy, because he was one speedy son of a bitch. He was kind of like Jimmy. He had really short legs, but he was faster than sin. And whenever you saw him, he had about anywhere from 10 to 15 sets of these dog chains over his shoulders, wrapped around him. He looked like a biker that liked dog chains. Well, he ran dogs. He was a guide for mountain lions and bears, right? Well, he had all these hounds for hunting bear, but for mountain lions, you should have seen his pack of dogs. They were all house dogs, and they were all mutts. There wasn't a good quality dog in the bunch. And I said, "Where the hell did you get them dogs, Speedy?" He goes, "Humane Society." He says they're the ones they're going to euthanize. That they say nobody wants them. They're so ugly and they're so mixed. And I go, "And you hunt cats with those?" He goes, "It's the mutts that love to chase cats." And he says they don't even care how big the fucking cat is. They just want to chase the cat. And he says, "I found out the best dogs for hunting mountain lion are the mutts. Just get any mutt you get." And I looked at his pack of dogs, and they were all the way from that cute little chubby Chihuahua Jimmy's holding up to a medium-sized Basset Hound mixed with a black lab. And you could hear those dogs when he's running cats in the mountains. You could hear them yip 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 yip. All these different types of barks. Not a single beller or bail like a hound. It's just like it sounds like you just walked into the Humane Society when them dogs are barking. And he had clients that were paying him $4,000 to $5,000 to take them out and get them a trophy mountain lion. And he's running these dogs from the Humane Society to chase down the lion. He says, "Oh, they'll put a lion up in a tree in a flash." He said, "Yeah." He says, "For some reason, a lion figures it's a dog. Run!" And he said it works. You don't need an expensive hound to do that.
Yeah, the dog's ugly, so it figures it's got nothing to lose.
That's it. That's it. So what? That cat scratched half my face off. I was ugly in the first place.
Yeah, short-legged, ugly-ass dog.
Yeah.
Well, why are you bringing up the short-legged?
I don't know. He's got a thing about short legs. I don't know.
There you go, Shorty.
He brought it up.
We're all the same height when we're laying down, Ann.
Not true.
No,
Not true.
no. Definitely not. No.
That's like I had a gal tell me once. She says, I was dating her. She was kind of a rough chick too. She was she's tough. She was a tough one, boy. And if I seen a pretty young gal walking by, I go, "Ooh, look at her," and she'd go, "Yeah, you sound bitch." She says, if you take me and all the rest of these gals you keep eyeballing and hung us all from the clothesline upside down without panties on, we all look like sisters. And I go, "Well, I'd like to see you do that." And I would love to see how many I could pick out that aren't your sister. Yeah. Hell.
That's quite the visual.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it?
Christmas.
Never thought of it that way.
No.
Upside down. That's the part that gets me. Upside down.
Upside down. All look like sisters.
I think.
Sounds like some kind of horror movie.
How I know that?
I thought about that, and I thought, yeah, and I'm sure a few of them though wouldn't be able to breathe.
I think, I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Their boobs smother their face.
Yeah. We don't know anybody like that.
Nope.
Yeah. And why haven't we ever seen you stand on your hands?
It's not.
Oh, that's right. We're live.
It's not enough space here.
Oh.
I haven't stand on my hands for many years, but I used to do it. I used to take push-ups on my hands and walk up and down stairs. So I was good at
That's
it.
not fair. I can't even do a damn cartwheel. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was bad at things like that.
We lost Phil.
Oh, B lady.
Oh, what the fuck, Phil?
I don't believe you, Sam. You gotta prove it. If it's not on video, it's not true.
I really cannot. It's ridiculous looking. So
Yeah,
That's why we have to see it.
okay, my sisters were cheerleaders and gymnasts. I played ball and ran track.
I played ball and swim.
There was
I
no
cycle,
cartwheels for me.
skates, everything. Yeah.
I played football my freshman year, and then I said, "Fuck that, that hurts."
I played football for 16 years.
And then I went and bid. I was part of the pep squad. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what.
Why. I know why, Travis.
Yes, you do.
I'll tell you what, my high school days playing football, I used to love that. If you got too many calls on you, the coach would pull you off and put you on the bench, And I'd be out there clotheslining guys, all kinds of shit, just so he'd put me on the bench because the cheerleaders were always right out front of the bench.
But y'all were wearing like the all leather helmets and no face mask back then, right?
Oh, I haven't said this to you yet, Travis, but tonight consider yourself privileged. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, he's in the basement.
It was an actual pigskin back then, Travis.
Oh no. Yeah. I don't go far enough back where we played in our foreskins, but pigskins, yeah.
Welcome back, Phil.
You ever play foreskin ball, Phil?
What?
Nope.
I was deprived of that game.
That's a good game to be deprived of.
So what exactly are the rules for that game?
I'm not sure.
I'll make that a fans only video.
Did y'all see the story about that kid? He didn't have eyelids when he was born and all that stuff. So they got the foreskin after they did the circumcision and used it for eyelids and stuff. And it looked really good. He just looks a little cockeyed.
He's a little cockeyed.
You couldn't get through that without laughing.
No, I was waiting for the punchline to see how he could handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell it was building up that, like, God, I'm going to have trouble saying this punchline.
I was waiting for it too.
That is bad. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
You know, the only problem is I leave all my streams up. So what stays in the Sty Shack is available to the whole world, guys. So it doesn't. Yeah, what happens in the Sty Shack don't stay in it. Yeah.
So what about the short stories, Sty?
No short stories. All right, can you handle? If there's anybody out there that this bothers you, don't let it. I mean, you might think, well, Sty's an ass, but that's all right. That's all right. You know, this is back when I had one, but Anne convinced me I'm going to do it tonight. I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and say it tonight.
That didn't take long.
Okay. Now, when I retired from my career, you know, I still wanted to make money. So I decided I was going to start my own property management firm. And I would contract with people that own large pieces of property that they wanted either to do construction on or they wanted to lease out existing buildings, blah, blah, blah. Well, I took on this one company, a contract with them. And we had 236 residential properties, and we had, at the time, 16 commercial properties. Well, the residential properties, when I took over his properties, what a mess. His prior property management firm wasn't doing any property management. They put anybody. If you wanted an apartment, we'll give you one. We don't do backgrounds. We don't do nothing. We just give you the apartment. As long as you got cash, you're in. Well, I come in on a whole different level. It was like, no, if I wouldn't let you live in my freaking house, you're not living in one of these apartments, you know. And so I had to go around. I notified everybody. I'm coming to your apartment to inspect your apartment. Now, I want you to think about issues that you would like addressed in your apartment, right? Like if you got a leaky faucet or an outlet doesn't work, those kind of things. So I'll make a list and we'll come in and fix all that shit. Well, so I'm out doing these inspections. I get to this one apartment. Now, mind you, with almost 300 separate tenants, I don't know them all, right? I have not seen them in person. I get to this apartment, I knock on the damn door, and the door opens. Now, this building is ancient. It was built in the late 1800s, and the doorways are a full 9 feet tall, right? So there are these huge oak doors on this apartment. That big door opens, and I'm looking, and I'm like, how the hell did that open by itself? Then I look down. There's the tenant. She'd be damn lucky if she's 4 feet tall. Damn lucky if she's 4 feet tall. I go in her, I introduce myself, and I'm trying not to smile or giggle or nothing, you know. And she says, come on in and inspect. Okay, I come in there. And I'm looking around this damn place, and I'm like, holy shit, have I got a lot of questions for her? Had nothing to do with the quality of the apartment. It was, I started asking her things like, I go, does the faucet at the sink work okay? It doesn't leak or anything? And she goes, well, no, I don't think it does. I said, have you ever gotten up on a chair to make sure? And I, you know, I was so serious. I wasn't even realizing this is shit I shouldn't have said. And she goes, but I do have a leaky pipe under the sink. And I go, well, that I'm sure you found out. We're able to figure out. I said, what you do? Open the door and just walk in there and check it out?
Oh, Jesus.
If you can't take a joke, if you can't take a joke.
Yeah, come on.
And I'm
Hey, Bradley.
I'm going through that place, and I couldn't help but ask, I said, you have a hard time using that toilet? You want us to get you a low rise in here? We could do that, get a child toilet for in here. I don't need that.
I'll take one.
And yeah, Jimmy, so that he quits pissing all over the rim.
Well, just so my legs don't fall asleep when I'm sitting on it.
That's what you need a squatty potty for.
And that apartment had these big cast iron clawfoot type toilets. Or toilets, right? Clawfoot toilets. Jimmy's got me going. Bathtubs. And with a shower unit in them, and you just have a big shower curtain around the tub. And I looked at that and I asked her, you got a step ladder for that? How the hell you get in and out of that damn thing? And she was, I didn't realize till I was done with the inspection how polite she had been about the whole thing. And I told her, and she goes, well, how much of the apartment do you have to look at? I said, don't worry, this inspection will be short, real short. Then I realized, oh, shit, yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I go around this apartment on my knees so I can see everything at her perspective? In her living room, she's got a standard couch, and she's got this big-ass recliner. And I couldn't believe it. I pointed at the recliner. I said, how in the hell do you get up in that? These are getting pretty personal. When I got in the bedroom, she's got this great big-ass California king-size bed. I said, now, don't tell me you don't get lost in that fucker. She goes, well, sometimes I do. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. That's like waking up in a circus tent that fell down in the middle of the night. Jesus Christ. And I don't know what it is, but I've had they've all been wonderful people, but I've had so many encounters with these short little buggers. And I'm just not that tactful, I just say things, not thinking, And we're in her kitchen, and I said, well, usually I check the cupboard doors, but I'm sure you're not using any of them cupboards. Yeah, they're great big tall sons of bitches. There ain't no goddamn, she'd need a fire truck to get up in her cupboards. But yeah, it was pretty difficult. It was pretty difficult after the fact when I realized all the crap I said to her. And when I left, she just had a big smile on her face, and I said, well, if you can come up with anything that needs to be fixed in your place, just give me a short call and I'll be right over here. I said, in short order. And off I went. Yeah, I'm terrible that way.
No.
But she obviously didn't hold it against me,
Obviously.
I told you had a beautiful body. Would you hold it against me?
Yeah, that's a nice one. Mm.
I don't like to lie if I don't have to, This is terrible. I had a guy a couple of weeks ago that I hang out.
You had a guy a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, shut up! Don't. I'm going to mute you. You're
like clockwork.
If you hadn't said it, I would say it. So yeah.
So anyway, this guy a couple of weeks ago, he says to me, I heard you kind of broke things off with that honey of yours over in Michigan. And I said, that's none of your damn business. And he goes, oh, he says, now you got to do without all those sympathy fucks. I go, say what? And he goes, oh, we all know it was sympathy. I said, yeah. And I pointed, there's happened to be this old granny with her walker, and she's hobbling past our smoke shack out here. And I go, well, those sympathy fucks are better than the pity fuck you get from her every Thursday night. They don't bring it up anymore.
Oh, of course not.
Savage.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, a sympathy is much better than a pity. Yeah.
Either way, they're both good.
I'll take either. Yeah, right.
Either way, they're both good. That's good.
Well, no different,
Yeah, I mean, what is the difference?
right?
As long as they don't say no.
Right.
Oh, I've had a few where the next day I said, why the hell didn't you wait till I was sober and say no? That's, yeah.
Groovy Lava Squirrel. Is there a Mrs. Groovy Lava Squirrel?
Yes, there is.
Okay, we've never seen one.
She
Well,
does
he
not
wears
do
a
camera.
ring.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Oh, Sam, are you looking at my hand now?
I saw it.
She's
I
looking.
saw
She's
it.
like, oh,
like,
damn it.
The first
Damn
time
it.
he was on panel, I noticed his ring. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's married.
She
Just
does not do
something we
camera at
notice
all.
as people. Sorry, but
There's there's been one person at my job in the last 4 years that's ever met my wife. She just doesn't do interaction with people. She hates
Mine's the
people
same
almost as
way.
much as I do.
So you keep her
Mine's
locked up in the
the same
basement
way.
somewhere, or what?
I do.
Damn,
But,
You're in the basement. So where's she locked up at? Since you're in the basement.
upstairs.
it's not basement.
Oh, that's not a basement. Okay.
No, this is just a living room or a computer room or whatever. I don't know.
All right.
yeah,
I was
Jay
to
doesn't.
split mine
know
off.
his
Marshall
face
Dale
either.
come in here and start whooping my ass
Someone
immediately.
call 911 and get them
I
over
don't
to
think I
Groovy
can
Lava
take
Squirrel.
mine off. I haven't taken mine off. I mean, I've been married for 16 years, so
Oh
I got
wow!
like a
congrats.
deformed finger now. Yeah, like mine, my finger's all concave. Hold on. See if I can show y'all.
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
Look, I got like a weird.
I had that same when I was engaged.
I can't even take mine off. So
Yeah, I did have to change rings.
She did that
halfway through the marriage.
on purpose.
I did go from about 185 pounds.
Bought
to,
you a couple sizes too small, so it
It's
was
not because I'm getting fat, Phil. It's just I've been married a long time. Come on.
I got rid of mine way before the divorce because I got it caught in a piece of machinery and it got crushed around my ring finger and just took it right down to the bone all the way around the damn thing.
Damn.
And I tell you, that was one of my scariest moments, was sitting there watching that damn doctor with that Dremel tool cutting that ring off of the damn finger. And I'm telling him, just make sure it stays on the ring. Don't slip with that son of a bitch.
Right?
I'm all for it. Go ahead, cut that ring off.
Good thing that was the only kind of ring it was.
That's
Yeah, at that point,
Hey.
at that point, you're almost better to have a Dremel mounted somewhere and do it yourself, right? So you can control it.
if I would have known that's how that was going to play out, I did. Yeah,
bring
all
that
I
up.
did was I wanted to get to the emergency room, get that some bitch, and my finger was turning almost black because there was no blood going to it because it pinched it right to the bone, and I just went in there and said, get it off. And now that's one time where the doctor was funny instead of me trying to be funny. The doctor goes, boy, that's a hell of a way to get divorced, man. I said, oh shit. It hurts. It does. When I heard these guys saying, yeah, divorce hurts. Yeah, boy, it sure does. But you know what? That was the third wedding ring I had in my 38 years of being married. We got married in 1975, and in 1985, we're living out in northwestern Montana, and we had lived basically off grid for over a year. And we rented this nice little cottage, this nice home. The wife and I and the 4 kids move in there, and we're like, we got a nice house, and it's got electricity, but we don't even have a stinking radio to play, And my ex-wife said, I don't know how you're going to do it, old man, but you get out there, make enough money, buy us a damn television. Well, so that was the only thing on my mind for several days. And I'm sitting in a cafe. Guy comes in, sits at the counter next to me, and he orders coffee. And he sees the wedding band. And he goes, whoa. He says, how valuable is that wedding band to you? And I said, I don't know. I haven't had it weighed lately. And he goes, I'll buy that from you. I said, nope, I'm not in the market to sell it. He says, I got things I could trade too. He says, is there anything you're looking for? And I thought this will be funny. The only thing I'm looking for is a television. He says, I'll tell you what, I got this really sweet 20-inch color TV. He says, I'll trade you even up for that wedding band. He's a gold dealer. And I thought, TV. The wife told me, you do whatever you got to do, Sty, to get us a TV. So, yeah, I showed up at home with this nice little color TV with no wedding ring. I said, I did what you told me to. Holy shit, she was pissed off. You don't trade the wedding ring for a television. I said, I just wanted to make you happy, you know. Now I'm happier once the sun hits that finger for a while. I said, now I can head out to the bars again. Yeah, you know. And you can sit at home, watch your colored TV. You know?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
That wedding ring doesn't matter.
But I'll tell you, that television, my ex-wife and kids, they all got to admit, it was a hell of a lot more important to us than that damn wedding ring at the time. Yeah. Now, if you would have taken the marriage certificate, marriage license for that TV, that would have been a much sweeter deal. Yeah. You got her. I got the TV. Happy wife, happy life. LOL. Didn't work for me.
Well, the wedding ring doesn't give you any respect. Not at least up here in Norway. If you say wedding ring, yeah, that's just like yeah,
it's like a challenge.
One night lay. You know, it's just like that. Yeah, the wedding ring. So yeah.
Today is the day that my wife met my girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, I hope I never sing that one.
Oh, I love it when Carrington sings that song. Wasn't it Carrington? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, Sam, do you have a song like that?
Knock me down and kick me at the twins again.
I do have a one that kind of involves me catching him cheating on me and stuff, and then tossing my ring at him. But that's about
You ever wake up after having a dream about your husband cheating on you and you're mad at him?
And you're pissed off. Yeah, you want to.
Oh yeah, because that happens to me all the time. She's pissed off at me all day long.
I'm so pissed that I won't.
Because those dreams feel so real. You're just like, what the hell was that? And you look at him, and he's just innocently sitting there sleeping. And you're like, I'm gonna knock you out.
I tell you what, I found out the hard way. In your sleep, don't ever say Suzanne. Don't do it. Don't do it for years. Who the hell's Suzanne? I want to know who Suzanne is. I don't know no fucking Suzanne. You talked about her in your sleep. No bullshit. I didn't hear that. No, you were sleeping and you were saying Suzanne. No,
it's a fucking dream.
It's a fucking dream. I don't know. Yeah. Oh shit.
It don't matter if it was a dream or not. They're still.
She was a 65-year-old goddamn English teacher that I had in school.
Yeah, it might have been her name, but it was your face.
Yeah, but somebody liked them old. Somebody liked them old. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
I woke up with a bloody nose before from that shit.
Oh shit! I tell you what, I built this beautiful red cedar king size bed frame. It was awesome, and then we put this really expensive king size mattress on top of that son of a bitch. And that fucker, I'm 6 feet tall. I had to jump up to get on that son of a bitch. The old lady would crawl in. It was so high off the damn floor, and.
No, they don't be
The wife, after working a really hard previous day, and I didn't get home till really late that night, and I'm just beat. And I thought, I'm going to sleep in the morning. But she decided, no, you ain't sleeping in. And I said, she started nudging me, pushing me. She's facing me, and I got my back to her. She's pushing me, going, get your ass out of bed. Come on, get out of bed. I want to get this done, that done, this done. And I told her, I don't give a shit what you want to get done. She goes, you will get out of bed or else. And I go, or else what? Go fuck yourself. Don't do that. Don't say that with your back turned to her. No. Yeah. Both feet right in the small of my back. And I went airborne off that big, tall fucking bed and hit that hardwood floor. I jumped up and she goes, well, we're up now, aren't we? I said, Jesus, Christ. All I said was, yeah, go pleasure yourself. Didn't you hear me? I said, go pleasure yourself.
Sty, are you reading this where they're saying all these dreams come from something in your subconscious? And I completely disagree.
Oh, yeah, some of that shit's totally made up. Somebody's planting it. I'm sure of it.
Though, like sometimes, I mean, it just depends on the case, but yeah, sometimes it is.
How do you differentiate that case though? Oh, Suzanne. I don't know a Suzanne.
That's
but
it.
If it was in my dream and I was like, oh, Suzanne, she's like, who the fuck is Suzanne? I don't know.
You know an Ann.
Then you run into one like 4 weeks later, though.
There you go.
Oh yeah, so it's my subconscious telling the fucking future.
Deja vu.
That's right. She has a bad dream. I'm in deep shit all day.
What?
Yeah.
I better go buy a car or something.
See, and that was the thing.
Subconscious.
That was the thing after the fact. My ex-wife told me, she said, you would have never said Suzanne if you didn't know one. And I said, the fact of the matter is in the, over the years, I know I've run into Suzannes, over the years. And I said, first of all, it's just a freaking name and it's not somebody I know now. And I said, did you even look at my face before you started accusing me when you said, who's Suzanne? And I went, what? I was as confused as she was.
I mean, look.
I mean, if I would have gone,
it was a really good dream, you're gonna wake up and not remember it, so you're gonna get in trouble for that anyway.
If I would have reacted like, yeah, you're guilty, you some bitch, because you're sitting there. Oh, I got to think this through. Who's that Suzanne that I was dreaming about?
How do I get through this one without getting?
Yeah. Right. She never once looked at my demeanor and realized he's as shocked as I am. He don't know who the hell this Suzanne is. And I finally got to the point. I told her, I said, you know what? You're always thinking about, I want a new Lincoln Continental. I want a new Cadillac. I want this. I want that. So I said that, you know what? That's all wishful thinking. I said, if I have a little wishful thinking in the middle of the night, just leave me the fuck alone and let me think. I
swear to God, Sty, if I wake up in the morning saying Suzanne and get my ass kicked.
You will.
You're to blame.
You will kick that.
Boy, that all of a sudden that flip-flop's got a big rock tape to it.
I got too many swords and shit hanging up on my walls, man. You gotta be careful with it.
Get a new kind of circumcision.
Oh, that's funny.
Suzanne. Who the hell is Suzanne?
He'll think he
can't be
Who's Suzanne? Who's Suzanne?
Suzanne. Yeah. Suzanne will get you. Yeah, right. And that Suzanne dream, you don't get any, but boy, you're fucked in the morning. I didn't get any in the dream. I got it when I woke up. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Poker face. B lady.
Poker face.
No, we don't have a poker face.
Don't poke her face. You could get hurt doing that shit.
Especially if she's sleeping, she gets mad.
Okay. Tonight's been stories off the wall that I just don't. They're not on my story list. Here's one for you. Okay, I'm living in northwestern Montana, and me and two of my buddies, we had to go to Portland. We were purchasing a bunch of ammunition, right? And this is kind of like an off-the-books deal. We knew a guy in Portland that had a military contract, and you get military surplus ammo. And we wanted a bunch of 7.62s. And under that contract, he gets all this ammo from the military, retired ammo. And he's required to disassemble it. He has to pull the round out of it. He has to dump the powder out of it, drive the primers out. And then he can sell the components. He can sell the cartridge, the casing, he can sell the powder, and he can sell the bullet. Well, that's why I say it was off the books. He said, I'll sell you a bunch of ammo right, as it was shipped. I won't disassemble it, you take it. And we wanted that just for waste rounds, you go out there, we had some weapons that you just go out shoot for fun, and you shoot that cheap military ammo that's surplus, right? So we go to Portland, and for us to go to Portland, that's going to have to be an overnighter, right? Well, we get there, and the deal went down so fast that we're going, shit. We got the whole night to waste now. So we went out drinking. I'm walking down a damn street. And here's this gal at the street corner, right? Now, I swear to God, if she weighed under 350 pounds, she didn't weigh an ounce. And she's only about 5'3". I mean, she's as big around as she is tall. And I don't even think she made 5'3". But she's wearing this really, kind of provocative outfit, right? And I'm walking past her, and I just kind of looked at her. My two buddies are laughing, giggling. And I look back at them. I said, check this out. And she turns to me and she goes, hey there, boy, do you want a date? And I go, bring it on, honey. Boom! I was slammed up against this stinking building wall. I got two goddamn vice cops nailed my ass right there. And I'm going, what the hell's going on? And they go, you're under arrest for solicitation. I go, what? And they said
what her name was.
They said she's an undercover officer, and you approached her and you offered up that you were willing to do a date with her, and so you're under arrest. And I go, what the hell? Well, they haul me down and they run me through. It was book and release kind of deal. The problem though was all it was a revenue generator, because I'm in the cop shop yelling, look at her, because she's there too, and I'm going, look at her, you think I would pay her? Are you freaking kidding me? Look at her. And the cops are kind of chuckling, and they're going, don't matter.
Well, it's not solicitation if you don't offer money, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about, what they're talking about.
Right. So
like I asked her a date.
So they cite me, and it's a $500 fine, but I can go to court and argue it. And they kind of chuckled. They said, you probably, you could win this one, but they said, are you going to come all the way back to Portland to fight it? And I go, some bitches. Yeah. So I wrote them the $500 check. And so we stopped at this little surplus place. We decided, now, after that, I'm not paying for no damn room. No way in hell. It cost me $500 just to walk down the street. I'm not renting a room. So we decided we're going to head home. We stopped at this little surplus place just as it was closing. And the guy there, he says, check these out, guys. And he's got these glasses. It's It's like a pair of glasses, but no lenses, you know, no bottom frames here, just the frame across the top. And he puts them on and he taps the bow, and two lights come on. It's like two little headlights. And he goes, "Ain't these cool?" And I thought, yeah, those are pretty freaking cool. Those are cool. So I bought a couple pairs. I thought those will be fun to mess around with, you know. It's like wearing a headlamp or something. You know? Well, I got home and I thought, how am I going to explain this to the ex-wife? This $500 citation I got in Portland. How the hell do I do that? I go in the bedroom and I get all ready for bed, and she's sleeping, but she's laying on her back sleeping. So I real carefully crawl up on top of her so we're face to face, and I wait for her to open her eyes, and she goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And I hit that bow, and then two headlights come on. She bursts out laughing. She goes, "That's funnier than shit." I said, "If you think that's funny, look at this." I gave her the citation. There you go. If you thought the headlights were funny, look at this. That didn't go over well either. It just didn't. It just didn't. I thought she'd get a kick out of it after the headlights, you know.
Oh, I would have got a kick out of it.
Yeah, you would have gotten a kick out of it. You would have been kicked around the house for the next 6 months.
We lost the girls.
Hey. Solicitation scared them off.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Stop it, boys.
See you, Freeman.
Hey, we'll see you, Freeman. See you, brother. Oh yeah, working undercover is it depends on your undercover situation, but I tell you what, yeah, if you're working on the sly, I tell you what, it can get kind of hairy out there. It can get pretty hairy out there.
Must be talking about the 60s
decade.
Especially back in the 70s, right?
Right, 60s, 70s. Look like a freaking hair bomb went off. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep, the old hairstyle of the 70s.
Damn. Just missed the cutoff for working with the FBI.
That's your honey doing yoga.
Looks more like jumping jacks, but anyways.
Well, okay then, Phil. Jesus. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Undercover work in the 70s was pretty hairy.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, some of the company I keep, I don't know.
You bring a lot of this on yourself.
I do not. I mean,
you're telling the stories. We're just sitting here and
yeah. You're just building on them. You're just building on them.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
Now, see, I the reason I can't get irritated even the slightest bit with you guys is because I was worse than you guys in my younger days. This buddy of mine, we were childhood buddies. I mean, we met when we were like 4 years old, and we were buddies our whole lives, right? And oh God, he hated going into the public with me. We go into a pub, just have a couple of beers. We'd be sitting at the bar, and I'd realize, yeah, the pub's pretty full of people. And I'd turn and look at him and go, "What was her name?" Well, this is a local pub that him and his wife would frequent, right? And I'd ask him, "Well, what was her name?" "Whose name?" "That gal that you said you went over to her house and you were going to mow her lawn or something. And you ended up shampooing her carpet instead. Shut up. Yeah, you don't want me talking about it, do you? Yeah. You're afraid somebody's going to find out her name. What's her name? And he'd go, none of that shit's true. And I go, you think anybody in here believes you or believes me? You know? Yeah. I'm the odd guy out. They don't know who the hell I am. I'm just here carrying a conversation with you about that mistress you got. You know? Oh, God, it would piss him off. God, it would piss him off. And then his wife, I knew her too, virtually my whole life, and it was hilarious. She would buy into that shit all the time. She'd hear rumors and stuff, and it would take her forever to finally give me a call and say, "Sty, did you start that shit?"
You're an asshole, my friend. We only need 3 people to spread a rumor.
That's right. You, me, and that guy that's eavesdropping. That'll do it. That's it. Yeah. I used to, you know, and it can work to your advantage. I've dropped rumors about myself, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. Like, you know, the old lady, I'm in between work and this and that. So I tell a couple of her girlfriend's husbands, man, did I land a sweet deal. The old lady and I are going to be flush within a couple of months, man. This job is sweet, but I don't want the old lady to know about it till I start. Sure as shit. Within hours, she heard about it. And she doesn't say anything, doesn't say a word to me, but all of a sudden she's sweet and happy. The old man's got a sweet job. It's coming. And then after 2-3 weeks goes by, all of a sudden it comes out. When the fuck are you going to start that job? What job? Kept her happy for a while. Start a little rumor about yourself. You bet.
Just got to start a new one every couple of weeks and you're good to go.
That's right. That you would tell us who your real girlfriend was. No. I know I didn't say that I would reveal who my. Well, she's my ex-honey now, but I know I never said I would reveal who that is because she lurks. And
she does she?
Yeah, and she's less than an hour away. And yeah, and I haven't got my key back yet, so I'm not saying nothing. So I'm sure if she's lurking, she's sitting there holding that key up going, "You bet your sweet ass, buddy." Find shit in your pillow. Yeah.
Damn, that sounds like a rough night.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it don't. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah. Whole conversation designed to get me killed, Sty.
Marcel must be very violent with you.
Yeah.
Hey, we've
be lady.
knocked hard a couple times there, Phil.
Oh, she's been easy on him when she's come out here and given him a little love tap with the
flip flop. That love.
That's
tap.
A love tap. It wasn't even a love tap. It was like she was rubbing it on his face.
Yeah. Hey, Ann, remember the love tap I told you my ex-wife gave me today?
Oh, yeah. The love tap.
Yeah.
The love tap she gave me.
Yeah, that was a little tap. Oh, god damn.
Son of a bitch almost put me in the ground, you know. Here's a love tap for you. Try a 14-inch cast iron frying pan on
Oh my god. My grandpa had a scar from one of those. Yeah, my grandma hit him with it.
At least, I didn't bleed much, but some bitch, I was surprised when it was about a half hour later that I woke up on the kitchen floor,
You started at 14 inches and my heart skipped a beat.
Oh, she gave you 14 inches, eh? Told her, what the hell do you need that strap on for?
Hello.
What woman do you have over there? Is everybody like angry and hit everybody? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been
Come to
angry, but I
American
never.
experience it, Dan.
I've
Hey,
been
I'll
so
tell you
angry,
what.
but I never hit anybody. I never hit anybody.
I'll-
I hit the
I'll-
wall. Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what. The first Native American tribe I went to work for, they had this bowling lanes and bar. And it's the biggest freaking bar I've ever seen in a small community. That sucker, that bar was 40 feet long, and it was a horseshoe. It wrapped back and come back another 40 feet. And you'd walk in that place, and that bar would be packed. There wouldn't be a stool at the bar. I was in there one night with a buddy, and we're drinking and talking. And then also we hear this ruckus going on. And here comes this little guy. He comes running up to the bar, and he's yelling at one of the bartenders, I need help. I need help. And the bartender says, what? And he says, that big girl over there, she says she's taking me home, and I don't want to go. But I realized, well, what's the ruckus going on over there if he's over here? And I looked, and these two really well-built Native American gals are nose to nose over who's going to get that little guy. Next thing you know, we got this gigantic bitch fight in the bar. Oh my God, you should have seen the guys running for the damn doors. It didn't take 5 minutes. That bar was empty of guys, but there was a huge pack of women in there trashing the joint over this one little guy. That one little guy. And that little guy, he's running for the door, yelling at us bigger guys, protect me, protect me. Oh no, one of them's taking your little ass home. Get away from me. You know, they hauled 7 of those gals out of that bar and locked them up in jail overnight because and all 7 of them got assault charges. And them women were coming out bloody lips, black eyes, kicking the hell out of each other. And all of us guys are going, we need a new place to drink. It's not safe in there. Yeah. Tough women, boy. They're tough women. I tell you what, you have one of them tribal gals. You saw that movie, wasn't that Eddie Murphy, and that big gal gets on top of him when he's a teenager, and she goes, do you have a boyfriend? And he goes, no. Now. And she goes, well, you do now. Or a girlfriend.
I was wondering what movie.
That was a completely different movie.
I was thinking of Phil in the playground. I'm sorry, guys.
I remember that Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
They'll tell me
them gals up there, they pick the men. The men don't pick the gals. I'm telling you, that's the way it goes up there. Yeah.
Marcia, they'll pick me. I don't know why, but that was it.
I met my wife on a blind date. That was it. That was the date.
She was
3 days later, I proposed.
What?
You did?
Yep.
Boy, that was a quick one.
And it's been 16 years?
Yep.
2 weeks for us.
Oh my gosh.
It
Talk
was
about lucky.
2 weeks, 30 years later.
I made it 3 months and did 38. Yeah. Yeah, 3 months.
Sty, you make it sound like a prison sentence.
Right. I was sentenced to 38. And you know, and I remind her when I do see her, which is usually maybe once a year, I do remind her, though, that, you know, damn it, you know, if I would have taken care of business right away, I would have been out in 20 instead of 38, you know.
Atticus.
Yeah, I was with mine for 6 years before we got married, and we're coming up on 3 this March. I already want out. I just, that's amazing, dude. Congrats.
Good night, James.
Well, I think
Jason the Reaper's heading out.
Good night, James.
I better be sure it'll be 28 years in January.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, see, now I'm stuck because if we get divorced now, she gets half my retirement for the rest of my life. So once we pass 10 years, so I was like,
my dad had the same issue, but he just went ahead and went through with it because he thought that the risk was more worth the.
Worth it.
And then everybody looks at this like, oh man, he doesn't like his wife. And I love my wife. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
What?
What's the old saying? Why are divorces so expensive?
See,
Because they're worth it.
because it's worth it. See, I
It is.
figured it out. I figured it all out. The divorces should cost you $15. I mean, there should be a $15 filing fee, and they just say, "Okay, boom, go your ways." Getting married should cost you 50 grand. To get that marriage license, you got to pony up 50 grand cash. And if you stay married for 40 years, you get that 50 grand with interest back. There'd be a hell of a lot less marriages, a hell of a lot less divorces. You betcha. Because if you divorce
Be a lot
before
more
the
murder.
years, you lose the 50 grand.
There'd be a lot more murder.
You might have
Well,
spent
it's your
$200 on ours, on our wedding.
Justice of the peace.
I was really lucky. Because when I got married, I was 19. The wife was 16. And the state of Minnesota wouldn't let us get married. They said, "Oh, no, she's a minor. Hey, you ain't marrying her. Ain't happening in this state." So I told her folks, I said, "I'm willing to marry her. You guys got your chance. Get rid of her, but help me figure this out. That state won't let me marry her." So what my father-in-law says, "Wow, we'll fix that shit. South Dakota, you can be 13 and get married over there. We're hauling your asses to South Dakota." I said, "Okay, cool." So it was my ex-father-in-law and mother-in-law and me and the ex-wife in the car heading for South Dakota. We get to Clear Lake, South Dakota, tiny little church in that town, and we went to City Hall and said, "We need a marriage license because we're going to get married in that little church down the road." Oh, okay. They did all the paperwork, got us all set up. And when they're done, they said, "And that'll be $25. I looked at my future father-in-law and I said, "Don't fucking get cheap on me." He had to pay the $25. I told him, "I ain't paying no $25 for that shit. Don't get cheap on me." And so he did. He ponied up that $25 and he goes, "This better be worth it." After we got married, we're driving all the way back home. Now this is a freaking 5-hour drive there and 5 hours back. We're on our way home and he goes, "I am freaking starving. We're stopping to eat." So we stopped at this little mom and pop kind of restaurant, go in there. And he proudly says, "Order whatever you want off the menu." And then he gave me a dirty look, right? And I thought, hey, open door. He bought the license. Now he's buying dinner. So I ordered a nice steak and everything. And then he looks at my ex-mother-in-law and he goes, "Can I tell him now?" And she goes, "No, don't do it." And he goes, "Come on, let me tell him now." She says, "Show him when we get out to the car." And I thought, I know what they're up to. They got us a nice wedding gift or something, Got out to that car and there's a goddamn pump Mossberg 500 in the trunk of the car. This old bitch brought a shotgun with him. No wonder he was willing to pay the $25. There's no way I was getting out of that deal. No. There's just no way. No way.
My 500 sitting right over there, Sty.
Do you? I gotta replace mine. I sold mine. That was dumb. That was a dumb move.
I gotta get one.
The 500 is the best investment ever. $200. Yeah.
Oh, cheap gun. Now my son's got the best Mossberg 500 I've ever seen. It comes in a oak case that's velvet lined, and it's got a compartment for rounds. It's got the full cleaning kits in the case, and you can convert that over. You can put a fully modified barrel on it. You can put the slug barrel on it for deer hunting. You've got the option of a folding side stock or just a pistol grip, or you can go with the full hunting package, bird package. All in this, and it's got 3 barrels that all in the same case. And his mother gave it to him for Christmas the first year we were divorced. That pissed me off. That pissed me off. I said, give that kid that gun, you bitch. It's not, you're just trying to buy my son away from me. So I fixed her ass. I bought him a Harley Davidson instead. Yeah. So and now he's saying, Pop, you want to buy my Mossberg?
It was Roger last night, but Travis, that's one thing I need to do is get a shotgun, but I've got I think my favorite one right now. I got the Springfield St. Victor.
Yeah. I just have my AR and I got a Glock.
Yeah, I got a Glock too, and of course 50 cal black powder.
Oh, and black powder or blast, eh?
Holy shit, Josie Wales.
I used to do the rendezvous thing back in the mid to late 80s or 70s.
Oh, this is a Featherlight, so it's
modern. Yeah.
I got
that was my last one,
but it's a 40 cal. So
yeah, my last 50. Back when I first got into black powder, it was black. It was black powder. That the old days of calling it a smoke pole doesn't fit so well anymore.
Not anymore.
Back in the Revolutionary War.
Hey! That was kind of in the 70s, 1770 something, right?
Damn redcoats! God.
Yeah, I tell you what. You know why they were called redcoats, don't you? Because the colonists were better shots. Yeah.
I got my little Walther P22 right off camera, and I tell you what, that has become my favorite pistol.
Oh yeah. It's a good pistol. You betcha.
It's based on a 1911, but it's a 22. But it is loud as shit, though. God,
how much does that run you? Because up here, in Texas, where everything's pretty much sold out. Like we're looking for stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna tell you, in Arkansas, shit is cheap. That was like less than $200.
I'm looking at a new SIG, man. That's what I want.
That's what I got. Yeah, I got that SIG M17 and the 40 cal.
Yeah,
I think it was like $360.
Oh, that's nice.
With an extra port.
Yeah. I carry a M&P shield, either the 45 or the 9mm.
That's what I got. Marcedel's an M&P shield. She loves it.
I like the 45. I don't care much for the 9.
The 9 I like for conceal and carry. The 45 I like when I just want to drape her from my hip and just roll around.
You know what I got? I got for conceal is a little Kel-Tec 380 because it is perfectly the size of my hand, and I've got tiny hands, so it fits right in my hand. And it's a horrible pistol. It's a horrible trigger draw and all that stuff, but man, you can throw that right in your pocket. Nobody will ever know.
I got a little J22 that I carry around my pants pocket all the time. That little J22, it's modified. It's modified, but because I don't want anybody going out there and saying, "Oh, Sly's got a J22, I'll go get one." No, don't. You don't want a J22 unless you got a best friend that's a Smith and does a little bit of modification to it. Because you drop that son of a bitch on the blacktop, look out! You shoot your nuts off. Don't no. That is not a safe pocket carry. That gun.
Lazy Nate, what are you talking about, man? Scared of our own shadow. We'll just shoot that shit.
Shadow?
Texas ain't scared of nothing.
I actually want one of the new Hellcats.
The Hellcats?
The Springfield Hellcats.
I gotta look at that.
Hey, Ann.
And micro compacts.
We know what a real sweet 45 looks like, don't we?
Yeah, it's too bad it's locked down with my exes.
For my CCW.
Yeah,
45 or 45 long Colt.
I got a 45 with a silencer.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
She's going assassin on our asses.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I tell you what.
Sorry, Ann, for everything
Yeah.
you ever did.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that
What I
registered
say?
in
I
your
love
name?
guns. I love
Is that
guns. I got.
registered in your name?
Yeah.
Is that registered in your name?
Oh yeah, I
You
got.
should have no problem getting that back. You should have had that
Right.
back a
Right.
month
No,
ago.
that is all. That was, I can just call the cop because,
Yeah.
like here in Norway, I just found it out that you can't how you say it. You can't like fuck it. English, Norwegian, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't have my guns down there. It should be here. It's because it's illegal.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
illegal.
Right.
Register it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
so
your couch might have not been registered to you, but your gun is. So
yeah. So I need a gun locker and things like that. So I got like
you should have that thing tomorrow.
I can't wait
Not for
until
that
they.
price. I don't want it, Joe.
I got five guns. I got.
Why I haven't got it yet.
I ain't
How
spending
much?
$700 on a subcompact pistol. I'm not doing that shit.
I got a Luger in my gun safe.
I
The
don't have a Luger. I got a
average
Pardine.
pricing for those right now online is $600 to $650 in our area. So they're expensive. People are charging quite a bit.
Hey, if you want
Good,
a good
you
little
know-
9mm like that, I mean, people shit on Taurus, but man, those little $170 Taurus 9mm, man, you
The
can't beat
new, they just came out with the G3C a couple months ago, which is fixed all the issues with the G2C and added some extras on it.
Yeah.
I just got to find ammo, man. I've been buying ammo everywhere I go.
Ammo
And-
is a pain to get right now.
I tell you what, try to get 9mm or 45 up here. It's a bitch.
40.
I got a insider at one of our gun clubs out here, and
He's like, I got a guy. I got a guy.
I got a guy. So I'm well stocked in both. But the one thing that I can't get over is my ex-wife's new honey. He's a dealer, a gun dealer. Watch it.
Better clarify that. Yeah.
Yeah. A gun dealer. A legal gun dealer too, by the way. But that boy, I'll tell you what, he's got 4 storerooms off of his loading room in his place, and one storeroom was just for his AR-15s. That son of a bitch is still full. He can't get his money back on him what he paid for them damn guns just a few years ago. The AR-15s up here are a dime a dozen. If you got $250, I can get you an AR-15 up here. But good luck getting the ammo. Good luck getting the ammo. What everybody here is saying is once I can find myself about 2,000 rounds of ammo, I'll go buy the gun that goes with it, because they don't want to buy the gun because they don't do them no damn good. They can't get their hands on any ammo.
I'm sitting on a shit ton of 9mm and 40.
That's why I only go in sight in.
Me too.
If anybody wants to trade some 5.56, I got that.
Hey Jimmy, when I go out to shoot, I got a range that not a lot of us use. It's it's not private, but not a lot of people even know it's there. But if I go out, if I don't run 250 rounds through each handgun, I didn't go out. So yeah, I've got to have a few thousand rounds per available, because I'll shoot 250 rounds.
Well, I mean, I've only got 200 to 500 rounds of killer rounds for each one, hollow points, but full metal back. Shit, I've got ammo cans full of those.
Thank you, West Haven, always and forever.
In case the government's listening, I don't have any ammo or any weapons.
That's right. If in case the government is listening, when you guys decide to do a gun seizure, I will not interfere one spit. You can come to my house and take my one registered gun out of here. I don't give a shit.
Hey, I'm all right. I voted for Biden, right?
You can have all of my one registered
Jimmy.
gun.
Oh, wow.
No.
Sty.
Hey, Sty, look what Ann's holding up.
That's it. I am
There you go.
unsubscribing from Jimmy.
There you go. Just a second. I'll try to fix this.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
Holy
Never
shit.
watched
Oh, that's
Jimmy
the
paint
tiniest
again.
little thing.
And Gunner's still alive?
That is not tiny.
No,
It's
that's-
45 with a
Okay, the
silencer.
picture. I
Good
was like,
Lord, look at the silencer on that thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
ain't that sweet, guys? Yeah, I seen that a long time ago. Yeah, that.
Skinny.
Ann and I had a
You can put me
private.
down again.
Ann and I had a private StreamYard chat one day, and it finally got to the point where she said, "Sty, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine." So yeah, that was a fun stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I got a shotgun. I got a Benelli with silencer, and that silencer is fucking huge, you know. And oh
Good
god,
Lord.
yeah.
I thought Norway was different.
What?
You got all the good shit there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of good shit there.
We are really strict with it, you know. Like yeah, I don't want to. But it is. It's been really strict after that new thing, you know, all immigrants and things like that. They take
around like
a lot of
Anton
guns,
Cooper.
a lot of guns. But yeah,
No
but,
country
you know,
for old
I
men.
just want to shoot it and not make so much noise, you know. If you're gonna shoot something, you know,
That's the point.
That's that. Yeah, yeah. You know, they do serve a purpose. You know.
yeah, that's why, you know, like yeah, fuck yeah.
You know, I'm not going to do it on this. Well, just real quick. I've got one of my shields that sits right here on my studio desk. But if you need to go use the bathroom here, and you're a good responsible adult, and I know you well, yeah, don't worry about it. There's one on the back of the toilet too. You don't go anywhere in my place without having something in the form of a firearm available. I couldn't believe it. You know, there was one stream one night. I had Alexander up here, old buddy of mine. He's on the panels once in a while, and him and I got carried away, and we're showing guns all through the stream. And I thought, oh shit, here we go. That's one that YouTube's gonna nail. Oh no, they monetize that somewhat. They never question it once. Doggone it. I have a nice stream where I at the end of the stream and I go, I gotta rewatch that because I don't think anybody swore more than once or twice through the whole thing.
Oh,
I mean, they're gonna give that one a gold star. They limited the monetization on that son of a bitch for almost 3 months before I got them to release it.
Weird.
Dang.
And it's probably because I didn't point a gun at them or something. I don't know. I just give up on that shit. It don't matter. But you know, on that the whole topic of firearms and that, I just love it. You know, the here I don't mind because I don't see this audience out on the street. You know, they just don't. They don't see me out on the street. But out on the street, I don't get into conceal and carry conversations with people. When I get people saying, oh, yeah, I got my conceal and carry, and I carry this, I look at them like, you blooming fucking idiot. Yet, what part of conceal and carry don't you understand? Conceal and carry means you don't want people knowing that you're carrying. If you want to show it off, strap it to your hip. Don't be a moron. You don't need a conceal and carry in the state of Wisconsin to walk around with a firearm on your hip. So if you want to brag, just wear the damn thing. Then we can see it. You don't have to say nothing. Oh, wow, yeah, nice piece, blah, blah, blah. But you don't go out there telling the world, oh, yeah, guess what? I'm hiding a gun. Yeah, freaking moron. Yeah, you'll be standing in line at McDonald's someday, and all of a sudden somebody's going to cap your ass before you have a chance to draw. Because they know you're carrying, the whole town knows. I mean, Jesus.
Well, I don't carry right now because having to go on and off the military installation all the time, and I'm like, it's too much of a hassle.
Oh, yeah.
So once I'm out in a year, then I'll start carrying again.
I had clearance I could carry concealed into a local, state, federal courtroom. I could carry on in, show my card.
Yeah, because the people that are trained to use it, they don't let us carry it on post. That would just be crazy.
That's right. See, and that's it is. But when I carried that card, guess what? There was no legal indemnity at all. Just one little wrong move. And guess what? I'm not carrying even out on the street again. Yeah. They put an end to it in a hurry. That's sometimes I've got a friend that he's a conceal and carry instructor, and I just love the way he presents his courses to people, because he makes it clear to them you do not want to conceal and carry and talk about it. That's not the purpose behind it. It's yeah.
You're not carrying the winning argument.
No. Well, and if you said that,
end an argument,
right? I was just going to say, if you would have said that to Peter, my buddy, he would have said, "Hell no, you're carrying that to end the argument. You ain't carrying that to start one or to get involved in one." See, and that's one thing in this, like here in the state of Wisconsin, and there's a lot of states with the same statutes that I can open carry, I can conceal and carry, but I can't brandish that weapon. You don't pull that weapon out to tell people, "Hey, back off, back off." No. That's brandishing your weapon. You only draw that son of a bitch because it's the last resort, and they're a little understanding.
I'm going to shoot you.
That's it. If you're going to see my pistol out in the public, and I'm concealed and carrying, plug your ears. You're gonna have to plug your ears
run really fast.
or you
run 900 feet a second.
That's it. Don't worry, it'll catch up with you.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go.
Yep,
Devin's gonna have to get up and go to school early in the morning, and I still got video games to play. So,
Of course.
Yeah.
What you playing, Travis?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, you trying that? Yeah, I gotta get an Xbox or something, man. I gotta get back in the game.
But I'll look into that other game that we talked about yesterday.
Oh yeah, Phasmophobia. Scared the shit out of you.
Nah. All right, guys. But it was good hanging out with y'all. I gotta go.
Hey, Travis, anytime, buddy.
I'll see y'all next time.
Take it
You
easy,
bet
bud.
ya. Now that I got them on Facebook, I can send them the link.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Don't forget, Travis. Yes, Samantha is in the Sty Shack. Yes.
Wait,
You were. Yeah,
I
you
missed
missed
something.
it, girl.
Oh,
He
yeah.
goes, when I was telling everybody, get over there and join the Sty Shack on Facebook and on, and Travis goes, "Is Samantha over there in the Sty Shack?" And I go, "Well, yeah, she is." He goes, Good. I'm a member over there now too. So
He had
so-
to have been kidding around, but yeah, that's funny.
yeah. And I don't care if they're kidding or not. Boy, I tell you what, girl, you and Ann, you bring so many audience members into my world. You ain't going nowhere. These two girls, I've never been a stalker in my whole life, but I tell you what, they ever quit coming to my channel, I'm going to start stalking them. I'll be at every stream they're ever in going, come back.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I don't know who you are.
It's Josh. It's on Facebook.
Yeah, but
What?
that's the
Yeah.
first time I see this name here, so I don't know who that.
It's Steamy in the Sty Shack. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's like a first timer. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. He just it's never been here before. Hello, Josh.
Oh.
Welcome.
Yep.
It's a pretty tame conversation night, Sty, I will say.
It is.
Tame. Oh, you guys. Yeah. You know, that's like I got two monkeys in the whole barrel saying, "Boy, isn't it tame in here tonight?" Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Come on, Ann.
It's so tame.
Yeah, it's my
Take
fault.
it to a dark place, Ann. Come on.
It is my fault because I tried to behave once. Yeah.
Oh, we do our best to be gentle there.
You're
God.
hiding under that cap so we can see you, you fucking morons. Stop doing that.
It's been a rough day, Ann. I'm sorry.
It's been
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like it rough, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. It's a
I
rough
like
day
it
I
rough.
don't like today.
I like it rough.
Not like this one. I'm sorry. I'll be a lot more energetic next week, I hope.
Hey, you better work on that drawing so I can get that tattoo, Jimmy.
I will. I'll work on you a sexy hand tattoo.
Are you gonna work on me? Oh, that sounds nice. Hey.
Martha Dell said I could work on you all I wanted to, Ann. She likes you that much.
Ah, Martha Dell. Ooh la la.
I had to get her permission. She said, yes, that's fine for Crazy Ann. She said, you can even flirt with her. I don't care. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like with me, I'm only the mouth and it stopped there. It stopped there. It really does.
Stop with the
I'm
mouth.
shutting up right there.
I got a bad mouth.
You know, listening to Jimmy and Ann talk here and bringing Marcedel into it, I mean.
Of course. I do that same with Dennis. Once Dennis is there, I say I want to lay in the bed with him and his wife, but I want to lay in the middle so they can lay beside. Yeah.
One for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Here we go.
Yeah, his wife has said it's okay that I can come there. I can lay between them. So I got Dennis' permission to do that. So yeah, sounds good. This, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're back on food again. We got a Crazy Ann sandwich going on here.
I never had a sandwich like that.
And sandwich.
Yeah, I want a real sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Why not? Must be a first time for everything, doesn't it?
You might not need it. You might not need me in the sandwich if though. You know.
Yeah, maybe not.
I might get pushed out to the side.
Well, if you're short there too, I don't need it.
Yeah. I'm not just going to the corner.
Yeah,
I've been on it. You can get some like many nice strap on now. You don't need a man anymore.
I'm gonna have sore sides again tonight.
Sorry, Joe.
I leave this place. I'm laughing so hard. I wake up sore in the morning.
Yeah.
Fucking son of a bitch.
I like it better when you fall on the ass with that shaga. I got a nice piece of shaga here.
I'll have to throw that clip up here.
That doesn't happen often, but when it does, it pisses you off.
Yeah, I've wondered how many folks are out there and when they have that daily fuck up, you know, and they're going, "Oh, that doesn't happen often," but boy, it sure pisses you off. You know? It does.
Well,
Right.
you say nice things when you fall. You say all the name like Joseph and Maria and everything. I wouldn't say those names. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. I've
That-
been to church enough to know.
I would say all
when
bad.
that happens out in the woods, you're going to blame anybody and everybody you can think of. That's,
Yeah, but Joseph and Maria, really?
yeah, could be. I don't know. For all I know, they're sitting up there going, "Hey, Jesus, here's a good time for you to fuck him up." Yep. That's I don't know. They could be up there conspiring against me. Yeah, he wants to get in here, but he don't know. We're gonna have some fun with the son of a bitch before he gets here. That's right. We're gonna have fun with that guy before he shows up pearly gates. You betcha.
I really wish you had that chipmunk on video. I really wish you had that
The
chipmunk.
Frankenmonk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Frankenmonk.
I could not catch that little son of a bitch. When I decided, yeah, I'm going to catch him on camera, because we had talked, and then because I came in from camp, and then you and I had talked, and you said, you get him on film, get him. I said, okay, I'll keep the camera ready. And so I had that camera next to me constantly. That fat little son of a bitch and monk would come running out, dragging my shit out of my mess tent. And I under my breath say, GoPro, start recording. And that fucker goes beep beep. That monk would drop everything he's doing just like lightning. Zoom! Because it takes about 3 seconds for that camera to actually start running. He had it figured out, man. I can hit the brush before that camera actually starts recording. So every time he'd hear that camera go beep beep, zoom, he's gone. This little bastard, I can't catch it. Well, then he come out of my mess tent one time, comes out, and he's just sassy as shit. His cheeks full of shit that he stole. And he stops and he looks at me, and I didn't say GoPro, start recording. I go beep beep, zoom. He took off. All he had to do was hear even a person say beep beep and zoom. He was gone. It's like he was nosing in on my conversation with Ann, and oh yeah, he's going to try to record my ass. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be fun when you was running around in that tent, after.
Oh, when I was chasing him that time,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. That's how much great big goddamn 6 foot wide doorway, wide open, and that son of a bitch would run right past the doorway and back through the whole fucking tent, and then pass through that. I couldn't get some bitch go out the damn door. He just kept running in a fucking circle. I thought, you little bastard. Yeah, you picked a round tent because you can't get caught in the corners. That's why.
Yeah. Well, they're stealing nuts. No, it wasn't nuts. Pretzels.
Yeah. A quart bag full of them bastards, and I've never seen a chipmunk grab onto something like a quart bag full of pretzels and drag it across the ground. He's got to go backwards. He's pulling it because he couldn't carry it. It was 3 times bigger than he was. He's dragging it backwards right in front of me, right past in front of me. And he stops and looks at me like, like, yeah, what you going to do about it, you old fuck? You can't get out of that chair fast enough to catch me. Yeah. And that's when I named him Frankenmonk, when that son of a bitch started stealing my shit right in front of me. So,
Don't give a shit.
yeah. My tripod, in fact, the one time my tripod, it's got like 3 cross members in it when you fold it out. About halfway up, it's got 3 cross members that hold the legs out rigid. And there's nothing on top of those cross members except a little fluid-filled bulb with the air bubble in it to level your tripod. And I'm sitting there, kicking back, having a cup of coffee, having a smoke, and I glanced over, and the tripod's sitting over by the picnic table. Look, that little furry bastard sitting on that cross member, right underneath the camera. The GoPro's right above him, and he's sitting underneath it on there looking at me like, yeah. Turn the camera on now, you dumbass. Yeah, you can't film me down here. Oh.
Shit.
Yeah. And I have people ask me, how the hell can you spend all that time alone out in the woods? Oh, I get. There's characters all over the damn place. They're not just you guys. I mean, yeah, you get out in the woods, the animals are just like you guys.
Yeah, what about you? You're our biggest character.
Not me.
Oh, yeah, you.
Hey, Native Grammy.
Change subject.
Change the subject. Native Grammy, it is so good to see you.
Change the subject. Yeah, bastard.
As Jimmy chokes on his corn dog.
Uh-huh.
Subject, man.
Corn dog.
It sounds much better like that. Yeah, choke on some more there, Jimmy.
Choke on my corn dog.
Choke on your corn dog.
What did you do? What did you do, Jimmy? Pull your stick out of that corn dog?
Hey, Jimmy.
I do pull the sticks out of my corn dogs, Sty.
Yeah. McCormick's.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You ain't never pulled a stick out of your corn dog. I mean, you're missing out.
That,
I never put a stick in my corn dog.
that's what I was just gonna say.
Well,
Yeah,
they
you
come
don't
with
want
a
to
stick.
stick
They
one
come
in there.
with a
You don't want to
stick
put
in
one in there. You get slivers doing that shit.
No,
Yeah.
they come with a stick in them. You pull that stick out. I mean,
I didn't go with a stick in it. What are you talking about?
Me either. There's no stick
a
in
corn
mine.
dog?
What the
You guys
hell?
don't have sticks in your corn dogs?
The
Who
hell?
sticks
No.
corn dogs in where? Who,
Is that like
what?
a Mason-Dixon line thing or something?
Use a corn dog as a dildo. Mm.
Oh shit! There we go, Sty. We're here, Sty.
Well,
I told you it would get there.
what is
Not-
getting hot? Will it pop popcorn in there? I don't know.
You quit doing that shit with some hot mustard on that corn dog.
You just feed them a corn dog, it will get hotter and hotter. Maybe a little popcorn. I don't know.
You guys don't have sticks in your corn dogs. Come on now.
I'm good, Native Grammy. I hope you're doing well. This is a survival stream. I'm doing my best to survive this one.
Well, that's one way of survival, If you don't have one thing, you use something else. If you don't have a dildo, use a corn dog. Yeah.
I will never eat a corn dog in Norway.
Yeah. I'm with you, dude.
Stick or no stick, I'm not eating it.
I'm thinking that's a purely American thing. Yeah. Yeah, let's just
I
keep
don't know how
that
they
at
do it there
home.
in Norway, but
Yeah.
Well, we got corn dogs up here. They have a corn dog plantation up here,
yeah, crazy name. What the what? Yeah. Right with you.
The very first time Ann and I are in a private chat like this talking, and she goes, I have to eat something. And she
Good
says,
night,
I'll be
Jimmy.
right back. And she comes back and I go, what are you eating? She goes, well, I've got a wiener in a lefse. And she holds it up and shows it to me, and I was amazed. It was a private chat. I could have said whatever I wanted, but boy, the first thing I wanted to say was, boy, circumcise that sucker before you eat it.
Good night, Saucy Shane.
Good night, Shane.
Hey.
Hey, yeah,
I can't say that. I can say
Circumcised.
circumcised. Yeah, they don't do that here in Norway. They do it with new immigrants and things like that, but that's a big no. So they don't do that. So you have that skin thing on it, yeah.
No.
So, yeah.
They dashed my dreams early, Ann. I was circumcised. So,
Hey, Phil, I'm shutting her down in 8 minutes too. Yeah.
Why? No, it's funny.
Why? Now it's funny.
the last 10 minutes always goes to shit, don't it? Stop.
Well, fine. We can talk about something I like to talk about.
Good
night, neighbor girl Bradshaw.
Good night, neighbor
Much
girl.
love,
Good
lady.
night, neighbor girl. Hey.
Are you taking your clothes off, Phil?
I can't believe
Scared
They're already in
they
turtleneck.
still have their shirts on at this point.
You can just pull it up. I would like to see that's under there.
Joe will bust
Way to
them
go,
out.
Beavis. Yeah.
Turtle.
I just want to
I
see
tell you
something
what. I
body.
tell you what. That
Shit. So where are you guys heading after this? I guess you're not done with this. So
I am. I am tonight.
You are?
Yeah, I gotta eat something. I
haven't
gotta,
eaten anything.
No,
I gotta-
take pills?
I gotta fix some supper. I took my pills.
Oh.
Took my pills. Just
I
have
gotta go catch up on the Mandalorian, and I may be back on later.
The Mandalorian.
Now,
What?
Mandalorian. I'm one of these guys. I subscribed to Disney, watched the whole Mandalorian, just watched the whole.
What is a
thing.
movie?
And then I own everything else, so then I just end my subscription. I did that with Game of Thrones every year with HBO too. I only need to subscribe and I waited until the series was done, so they were all there for the season, the whole season.
Mhm.
Subscribe, watch that whole frickin' just binge watch the whole season, unsubscribe. There you go. Yeah.
I have never watched Game of Thrones.
No.
I've watched like a half of a couple, but never watched
Not
it.
even one.
I watched all of it.
I watched
I
the
never
whole
watched Breaking Bad,
thing.
Game of Thrones, any of that stuff.
Never
Yeah, I
watched
watched
Breaking
the
Bad.
whole thing.
Breaking Bad was good.
Breaking Bad, I've watched quite a bit.
You'd think I'd watch Ozark since I was born there, but
I'm watching Ozark too. And
I used to just love binge watching some of those, like True Blood. I watched
I
all.
love True Blood.
we binge watched The Witcher last year.
Oh, that was good.
Witcher.
Wasn't it? That was Witcher was a good one to binge watch. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I actually watched
Too short.
Witcher twice.
I want more. I want more Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher had to do with the Game of Thrones, kind of, didn't it? Along the same lines.
No, it was based on a video game.
Based on a video game. I
The
got the
game
video game
the
right
game
over.
I play. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my wife watching the first 2-3 episodes, and we couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
See, and that's it. Is The Witcher was one where anybody that has played the video game or watched people play it, and then you watch that series, you're going, "Oh, I can relate," But without really knowing the background of The Witcher, it was a little
I'd
tough.
say about the 7th or 8th episode of The Witcher, everybody can get into it.
Yeah, because then the storyline opens right up. Yeah.
Well, I'm still stuck on the same place type because you haven't helped me. So yeah.
On what, Horizon?
Yeah, that was Horizon. Yeah.
I haven't played Horizon in months and months.
You
Last
guys
night,
played that Phasmophobia?
No, never
I'm
heard
trying
about
to
that.
start some Phasmophobia streams. If you guys will, it's a PC game though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to have nightmares. No.
No, it's a ghost hunting game, but it
nightmares.
It will scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Anne believes in ghosts, so it may give her nightmares.
Oh man,
I do believe it. Folks.
I do not at all believe in ghosts, and it scares the shit out
Imagination
of me.
is what you wanted to see.
I tell you what. You want
going
to get your blood pumping. You get the right people and play Dead by Daylight.
Oh God.
Oh man, Ann thought I was a cussing fool over there playing Rocket League. Boy, Dead by Daylight. Oh man, I am not nice.
I'm watching that, but I don't play that.
I'll
Yeah,
cut your
no.
sack off, shove it down your throat, you some bit. And I don't know these people. They're just gamers that are jumping in, playing with you. It's that's a freaky ass game. Boy, that one.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
People can work for you, or they can really screw you up in that game. And it's just, you stop being nice, pretty much, in that
He
game.
wasn't nice with me when he was playing Rocket League, and that's just
That was your own fault. You gotta quit.
Oh yeah. No,
You gotta quit blowing up old men out on the track all day.
It's
And
not my
and
fault.
everybody on
You
Rocket
big
League.
ass like right in front of me. Fuck's sake!
Oh,
That's
Right in front of you, my ass.
you
I'll see
searching
you all
out.
the way across the field, and I'm sitting over here idling, trying to decide what I'm going to do, and boom, I get blown up. And
Yeah, you
then I
were
find out
all
it's you. You came all the way across that field just to hit
Of course,
me.
I was going after the ball, and you was just sitting there
The
looking.
ball's nowhere near me, and I get blown up. It's just like, and she says, "I'm after the ball."
Yeah, I
Well,
was.
quit
Some
busting
people sit
mine.
on a
Quit
throne
busting
of
mine.
lies.
Go after the ball then.
Throne
Well, you
of
got balls
lies.
too, you know. So I wasn't sure if it was your balls or the big ball. I don't know.
Looking for that corn dog.
Throne of
Oh
lies.
yeah. Well, I was playing Rocket League with Phil, but that surprised me because Phil in traffic, he's insane. He's nuts. But when he play Rocket League, he's quiet.
That's yeah.
You can't break it.
He just can't get his road rage on in Rocket League.
He just sit there and he's like quiet, but when he's out on the road, fuck, he's cussing and he's swearing and he's yelling and like, yeah, this will be fun playing Rocket League with him, but no, he's quiet.
Yeah.
Sitting there calm and relaxed. Yeah, we gonna lose this shit or things like that. Yeah, he's a bad loser, but but yeah, no cussing. That's no fun.
That's no fun, she says.
That's no fun.
Yeah. You got to be out of control, or Anne's not happy.
Of course. You
Yeah.
saw that video with you was cussing like for 2.5 hours. So yeah.
And I didn't know you were live. Jeez. Some people, oh, Sty, come play Rocket League with me. Come on, please. I get over there and just being kind of my alter ego, and then I find out, shit, the whole world's watching it. What the
whole
hell?
world. It wasn't so
The whole world.
It's still not.
That's what it felt
more
like
than
after the fact. It was like, oh my God, there's some editing I would have loved to have been able to do in that. Yeah.
Hey, JCT.
Night, JCT.
wakes up, sisters.
Wakes up.
Yeah.
I think it's time, guys. We're gonna have to wrap her up. This old boy does need to eat something. Something. I don't
Corn
know.
dog.
A corn dog.
I got sausage.
I got
there.
no corn dog. I got pizza rolls because of my diabetic issues right now. I gotta really watch those carbs. So I thought, well, I'll throw some pizza rolls in the oven.
Yeah, that helps.
A couple nights ago, and then I looked at the package and how many carbs are in it. Yeah. What it is a little bit of pizza filling wrapped in carbohydrates. Yep. And I figured it out. For a meal, I can have 6. Well, that ain't no freaking meal. No way. If I ate 6 of those, I'd say, "Oh, the hell up with it. If I die of diabetes, I don't care. I'm cooking pork."
Right?
6 would just piss me off.
That's that's it. I can't have pizza rolls unless I got at least 20 to 40.
Just rouse up my appetite without properly bedding her down.
I'm full after like 8. That's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could eat 6 Totino pizzas.
That's I'll go buy a cheap Jack's pizza, and that thing weighs about I don't know, maybe 10, 12 ounces at the most out of the wrapper, and I'll put it in the oven. And that's all. I got to use both hands to carry it from the counter to the oven. That son of a bitch weighs about 4 pounds when I put it in the oven, and I'll sit and I'll eat that whole damn thing. Watch a movie. I'll eat that whole pizza.
You ever buy that little pack of extra pepperoni and just?
Oh yeah, no, that's
a bitch of pepperoni. Oh,
man. I don't put a pizza in the oven unless, and when I put that extra pepperoni on, you can't see what's under it, right? You can't see what's under it, and I'm one where I like to. Okay, I'll put a layer of pepperoni over everything that's on that frozen pizza. Now you can't see what's under it. Then I put a nice layer of cheese on it.
Just one?
Usually about that thick over the top of that. And then on top of that cheese, I pepper the top of the whole thing with more pepperoni because I like the crisp. I like the crisp pepperonis, but I like the oily ones that are in between the cheese.
Wonders why he has.
So you get the best of all worlds that way. And a lot of times I'll take that frozen pizza out, and I got jars, probably about 8 jars of pizza sauce, and I'll pour pizza sauce over the top of it before I put the next layer of pepperoni, then the cheese. And so I want extra sauce, triple pepperoni.
Sounds like you made it into a deep dish.
Yeah. Oh, it's a deep dish, all right, with this thin little piece of crust on the bottom. And there's times that I've made these pizzas like that, and I'll go take it out of the oven. I look at the clock and I go, "Oh, this is bullshit, man! I cannot eat that. So I gotta go to bed. It's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't eating that son of a bitch. No way in hell." So I take that pizza, I cover it with tinfoil, leave it on the counter. I get up in the morning, and I take these Tupperware type containers I got, and I call them pizza skins. You know what works like? You take a butter knife at the crust edge of it, and you can just slide that whole fucking toppings, everything, sauce and all, upside down in a Tupperware container. And then you take the next one and you slide it off right side up. Now you got this pure pizza sandwich with none of that bad crust shit in there. And you microwave that damn thing, eat it with a fork. Oh, frick, is that heaven. Son of a bitch. Pizza skins. I'm all for it. Come to think of it. That's where all the carbs are too, is in that crust. Now I'm thinking I got to make myself a pizza tomorrow night and have pizza skins Saturday morning. Yeah. I'm terrible, man. I'll eat pizza for breakfast. I don't give a shit.
Take a Totino's and you load it up with pepperoni, then you just fold it in half when it comes out of the oven. You got
and eat it like a stone, or like a what the fuck do they call those? Calzone.
Right.
Yeah, you betcha. I've had pizza calzones. Those are great. See, the thing is, and I don't know how many people know that, but in 1974, I took over the management of a pizza joint, and I had it through 74 and 75. And we had a 5-star pizza recipe there. I mean, that place, God, I made money there. Holy shit, did I make money out of that joint. We were right outside of the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area on a lake. And, oh, shit, my pizza joint was packed every freaking
lake in Minnesota, no way.
And you're not coming to Minnesota?
I've been there.
If you had stopped at the Golden Pizza and had one of my pizzas, you'd be back. You'd come back. And you'd say, "Fuck that cold weather. I'm going up there. Screw the mosquitoes. I can handle it." My pizza joint was so unique. I had this big 28-foot Chris Craft Day Cruiser, and on the back of it, it had a gold-plated pizza on the stern, and the boat was named the Pizza Magnet, right? And you could order pizzas from your sailboat, your yacht, whatever you had out on that big lake, and off with the Pizza Magnet to deliver your pizzas right out on the damn lake. I drove around in a 1975 Cadillac Eldorado convertible that was gold on gold paint job, and it had a golden pizza on each door and said Golden Pizza on it. I drove around down in that caddy. I tell you, if I would have done that, if I had a chance to buy the joint, actually. But there we go. We're back to marriage again. The owner of the place hired my ex-wife to work there. Now, he didn't have the right to do that. We were under a management contract. He was not allowed to make any operational decisions whatsoever. He was there to just get his net. Otherwise, stay the hell out of the business. And his wife wanted it that way. I don't want him working there. He's just there to chase waitresses. I don't want him there. So he hires my ex-wife, and she was only 15, close to 16 at the time. And I walked in, and I see this gal in the back kitchen working. I go, who the hell is that? Here's this little gal wearing a halter top and these hot pants. You know, this is the 70s, guys. And I'm like, whoa, that's but what's she doing in my kitchen? And so I asked him, I said, hey, Richard, what's she doing in here? He goes, I hired her. I said, you don't hire people around here. Bullshit. So I had to tell her she's fired. You know, you're not really hired. I'll pay you for being here now, but I can't use you, you know. Oh, the puppy dog eyes. And, oh, it's my first job. And, oh, you're being so mean. And, oh, son of a bitch. Fine. I'll give you a job. You don't know your asshole hole in the ground in this kitchen, but I'll figure something out. Well, 3 months later, I fired her. 3 months after that, we were married. Fuck my whole career up. Yep. I tell you what, you got to be careful. See, I was in a pizza joint, and I should have stuck to having a piece of pizza. Certain pieces will get you in trouble. Some pieces are fine. You might gain some weight, but not 8 pounds, 9 ounces of weight. So anyway, yeah, Jimmy, you would have loved that pizza. You would have loved that. But I would do that. I would make a small pizza, and I'd fold them sons of bitches in half and have them as calzone. And then some of my customers saw me doing that shit, and they're going,
oh, shit.
Why is that not on the menu? And I go, oh, really? You want one? Yeah, we'll special order. You know, we can do it. And people actually like that.
It's been 3 or 4 years since I've been up that way. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten any better.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, man. All I'm thinking about is getting the hell out of there. I'm not thinking about pizza.
Yeah. When's the bus leave?
Yeah. I-30, I'm just thinking, damn, how the hell can I get off of I-30?
35.
35, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, get the highway straight. You might get lost in that state and never find your way home.
Yeah, man, one time they shut I-35 down in St. Paul, and they detoured us, but they didn't put any goddamn signs up. Like you just
where it goes, yeah.
They just shot you off into the middle of St. Paul. It's like, holy shit. Like I know my way around St. Paul.
Well, that's it. Is they figure you aren't down here unless you know where you are. Shit. Nobody else is that stupid to go in that town without knowing where they are.
Especially if you're still heading north from St. Paul. They're like, God damn, are you crazy?
Yeah. You could end up in Duluth. Yeah. There you go. I love that, man. Yeah, I could jump on 35 here in Duluth, and I'd take her all the way down to Texas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Never. Yeah. How the hell can you get lost? You're only on one damn road.
Hey, in Des Moines, that stupid damn exit in Des Moines where they split the freeway off.
Yeah.
But if you don't take the exit, you will end up in downtown Des Moines. That's how you get lost.
Yeah. Go where you're not supposed to be. That's right.
Have a good night.
Well, hey, guys. Yeah. Yes, Phil's got to go. We got to go. I got to wrap it up, guys. I really do. It was a blast tonight, guys. We were all over the board. It was fun. Lots of weird shit. Great topic. Yeah. You know, we did a good job trying to embarrass each other. I mean, yeah, you guys were on the A game tonight.
Wow.
It was pretty good.
I never embarrass anybody.
Nope. Yeah. So with that, guys, I'm going to say good night for tonight. I'll see you Sunday night at Sty Story Sunday. Just for a little point of interest, there's only a few folks left in the house, but those that are here. Christmas Eve, I will not, on December 24th, I will not be having around the campfire because the following day I'm going to be streaming 8 to 12 hours. So it won't be Thursday, Christmas Eve. It'll be Christmas Day, the 25th, that we do our thing around the campfire kind of deal. But it'll be all Christmas. So with that, I'm going to dance my way out of here. Anybody on the panel wants to hang around and BS for a few minutes, that's fine. And I'll see you all on Sunday. And like Ann said, keep it spicy. Keep it spicy. Yeah, thanks, brothers. My sweet girls up here.
How are you guys?
Good night.
Night.